Hey, wait a minute. This isn't jazz for criminals.
I miss jazz for criminals.
We can't have jazz for criminals every day.
That's true. Then it doesn't. Then it's no longer special.
If you have jazz for criminals every day, are you ever having jazz for criminals? No, you're just having jazz at that point. If everybody's a criminal, is it jazz for criminals or is it just jazz?
That's the eternal question.
These are the things that nobody is asking.
That's why religion was invented.
And here we are.
And here we are.
Hi, gang. Welcome to the Saturday show. How's everybody doing? I'll tell you what's up with me. I finally have sent a draft to my supervisor.
Yay!
For my thesis. Which means now I wait to hear whether or not the entire premise of the damn thing is anything.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I feel like maybe that should have been done early.
I tried.
Yeah.
And I got nothing.
Yeah.
So
like
I'm, trying not to think about it too much or else I'll cry.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that at the worst, what it comes down to is my supervisor is like a pretty big name in the department, so I'm hoping he can use whatever clout he has to just be like, yes, it's garbage, but let him go.
Let him go.
Let him go. Set him free. Let my boy go. All he did was sign up for a master's degree. Happy Apollo Justice Trilogy launch.
It's out!
I was thinking it could be fun as a celebration to do a little reprise of that intro segment, where you're in the defendant's lobby meeting everyone for the first time, just to see the HD sprites and shit, just to see what it's like. We do just that first 15 minutes or whatever, just as a little yeehaw.
It has good elements to it. It has one storyline that is painful in a very nice way.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of botched the
Am I distracting when I play? Because
yes.
I'm sorry. I get.
It's okay though. It's okay. I also am
competing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta fidget with all my fucking windows.
Yeah.
I'm just clicking. Let me show. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, because that's more distracting.
I don't know. Especially today, I've been like,
just entranced.
What is happening? I need to keep my train of thought on the track so bad.
Oops.
It's okay.
I gotta.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So eepy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I forgot I had Gatorades.
I had a Gatorade. Actually,
I had a Gatorade.
I had a Gatorade the other day. That's so funny. I never drink Gatorade, but I felt its call just a couple days ago.
I felt it yesterday. That's
wow.
crazy. Wow. Gator, when the Gator calls,
you have to answer.
You have to, straight from the Gator's nip. It was a two for $6.
Yes, yeah. I was offered the 2 for $6. I actually 7-Eleven has tried to get me many things.
They got me with that one.
Yeah.
They always get me with the 2 taquito deal with the
Yeah. No, it's mostly like I don't want to carry 2 home.
Well,
one feels like I'm on the go.
Yeah.
2, I'm
2,
like,
that's a shopping trip. See,
yeah.
I did my I mostly went for milk. So I had my little bag. I was ready for So I felt
no, mine is like
I
need a tasty drink on my way home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want another one sitting in my car. They tried to do that with the Monster this morning, and I was like, I'm good. I don't want another one at the moment. Thank you though.
Yeah.
And it's gonna sit in my car for the whole day.
Yeah.
It's not the worst, but I don't want that.
I don't want that.
But the 7-Eleven cashier always looks at me like I'm an idiot when I don't take it. Cause he's like, it's $5.15 for 1, but you can get 2 for $6.
Yeah, I know. I know your.
It's only 85 cents.
I know your corporate tricks.
And I'm like, I'm good. And he's like, okay.
I'm not the fool for not being fooled, idiot.
Bitch.
I know what these price setters do.
Yeah.
They give a small, a medium, and a large. They overprice the large and do something with the small, which you would normally get the small but now the medium looks like the better deal than the small, so you get the medium instead of the small, which you only needed the small, but because it's a better deal, they get you.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. And it gets me. Okay.
I was at the mall the other day and I took a picture of a game that Kat had showed me and was like, is this the game that you showed me? Kat was like, no, but it's like the next one in the series. It's not the main game. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. And I sent it to her because I wanted to buy the game. And Kat thought I sent it to her just because I was like, I recognized it in the wild and was like, hey, it's them. You introduced, like, you know them. And then I called her later that night and was like, okay, so I don't buy that one and then I'll buy another one. And Kat was like, you're buying it? I texted you about it.
Instructions unclear.
Yeah. I got my dick stuck in the
dick stuck in the Switch game slot. Where'd you get it in there?
My dick's small, leave me alone.
Micropeen. Let's hear it for the micropeen, everybody.
Yeah. Oh! Guys, Owen Wilson commercial dropped. Owen Wilson commercial dropped. Crazy stuff.
What did he advertise?
Shampoo. He doesn't do commercials, you guys. This is the first commercial or the first like brand association that he's ever done in the United States. He had bedhead for about half of the commercial, and I was deeply normal about it. I was like, I feel
categorically normal
in normal ways. It's a brand that he partnered with, California Naturals or something, which is
California big
hilarious,
naturals.
A fucking hilarious.
Someone show me the state of California, like on a map with some big old bitties
I think that's what it's called. It. I wasn't listening to what he was talking about, to be honest.
Big California?
No, it's just California Naturals.
There he is.
There he is. Get ready with Owen.
It's only got 550 views. It's so long. It's a full ass video.
It's his get ready with me.
Oh, it's...
But it's not really.
Hi everybody, welcome to my channel.
It's so funny too. It's so there are moments in that commercial where I immediately recognize being like, that's a hand double.
Those aren't his hands.
Those aren't his hands. I've never had that happen to me with anyone before, but I was like, that's not his hand.
That's new levels of
I was like, that's not his hand.
I swear, you're one step away from being like, I recognize that bulge.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, that's not his bulge.
That's not his bulge. He's having his ass work.
That's not his
for
cake.
him.
Bananas mode, dude.
Bananas mode, dude.
You know what else is bananas? Wrong. You know, wrong. You know who else would only probably buy California Naturals, California Big Naturals? Who, you know, he's got to keep his hair shiny, silvery.
With all due respect, he gets his hair care in Europe.
Is that supposed to be better?
I would believe it.
I don't know. That's a real question.
Some like fancy Parisian.
You know who else uses salon quality hair care products? Probably, if I had to guess. Probably. Does he not think he's worth it?
L'Oreal, you're worth.
He knows he's worth more.
Does he?
No, you're so right. He needs to understand his value. He needs to know his worth. Pick your head up, King. Yeah, so for, I guess, anyone that wasn't here earlier, I was thinking it could be fun to, since the Apollo Justice trilogy just dropped this week, to do just a little like first introduction in the defendant's lobby.
You know what? Why don't we do it at the end, because I have an extra hour today.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. In that case, we go there now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're back to the past again.
The IS-7 incident, 18 years ago. Gregory Edgeworth's last case. Isaac Dover was murdered at the venue of a dessert contest. And his body was discovered in the chocolate treasure chest made by Jeff Master. This tune goes hard.
Mm-hmm.
The victim died from blood loss after being struck in the head with a rock salt lamp. The murder weapon was found hidden inside Delicia's candy castle. Then, in the victim's room, where no one had searched yet, all of Dover's Sherbert sculptures had melted.
Liz, okay, I'm gonna roast this fit for a minute. Look at this fucking, like, mid-2000s, like, popped collar ass fucking...
That's Von Karma!
I know it is, which is why I'm saying I'm gonna roast his drip for a minute.
It's not even a popped collar, it's like a
fucking...
stiff, it's one of those stiff collars. It's giving, like, Evil Queen from Snow White ass.
He's got a popped ass collar.
It's like giving Duchess, unfortunately.
Looking like a fucking Jersey Shore.
The Jersey Shore people, I do not think have the bravery to pop their collar starting here.
I don't think you know the means, the abilities of like mid 2000s Italian descendant children. I mean, those of course aren't the Jersey Shore guys, but those are the people that I knew that watched Jersey Shore and tried to mirror some of the style choices.
Popping the collar starting jawline is fucking crazy.
they'll pop collars like they're getting slizzard. Pop them like they're bottles.
Back in the 70s.
Not Christmas.
Not Christmas.
I forgot Jersey Shore is an actual thing. I'm so jealous. I mean, you don't anymore. Now you remember, so sorry.
Sculptures in Mr. Dover's room have melted. Due to that, Prosecutor Von Karma immediately drove us away from the scene.
This is me, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing young Ray? Right, okay. Trying to remember exactly. Like, I mirrored you, just made him a little higher, I think. How are we gonna investigate now? And what's with that defense attorney's out? Von Karma's. Oh. And what's with that defense attorney's out? Von Karma's methods are deplorable. Okay, Hillary.
Well, investigating the crime scene is supposed to be the police's job, after all.
But you gotta admit, Von Karma's methods are way out of line. Defense attorneys and the police should work together to discover the truth.
Raymond, you must realize that not everyone shares the same views as us. Should one expose the truth for the sake of justice, or simply accept things as they appear? Everyone has their own view on what is right and what is wrong.
Even if that means convicting an innocent man?
Both ourselves and the police are only human. And as humans, we all make mistakes. Like sending a man to jail for the rest of his life.
Like sending a man to death. For the...
It is for this reason that we defense attorneys exist. So that those who are alone and helpless can have an ally on their side.
An ally on their side?
If we cannot investigate, shouldn't we just find some other way to help?
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I still have much to learn.
You're still young, so you'll have many opportunities to learn.
Right. I'll do my best.
Monsieur Edgeworth and Monsieur Shields, would you like to take a brief respite? I know it's not much, but please, eat these.
Wow, thank you.
She doesn't have titties yet.
No titties yet, that's how you... And she grew titties to show that time had passed.
It's true.
I don't remember the little elf on a shelf. Am I crazy?
I do vaguely remember the elf on the shelf. Let's eat.
Oh, the fake desserts. I do remember. Okay.
I appreciate getting some sugar into my system, but these are a little too sweet.
Her melons are a concern of only the people of the future, or something. I wanted that to work out so much better. Metabolic processes, yada yada.
And it's a little misshapen, too.
Okay.
I'm terribly sorry. Does it not suit your tastes?
Not at all. It's deliciously sweet.
Thank you very much. But making sweets isn't really my forte. California naturals. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. You made this chocolate, Kate?
Yes, chocolate is Monsieur Master's favorite food. Word.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna.
Preparing his favorite food is also part of my job. I'm still not that good at it, so I need him to instruct me.
How do you sneak him his veggies? Do you, like, put onion powder in there? Sounds gross. He needs his nutrition. I envy Master Jeff. He gets to eat Kate's handmade sweets whenever he wants.
Did you say something?
No, it's nothing.
This is so sweet. In more ways than one. All right.
Okay.
Miss Hall, you seem very dedicated to your work. Without my work, I wouldn't even have the right to be here.
Her hedgehog hair is also smaller, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you mean?
When I was a child, I was abandoned. Monsieur Master took me in. So she's just pretending to be French? Wow.
Why would you pretend to
Why
be?
would you,
pick
girl?
anything else? I feel like he's the only normal crush Ray's ever had.
I would have to assume yes.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, sometimes you just have bad taste.
What's his bad taste? Who else has he been? He flirts with like everyone.
Yeah.
What's bad taste about Justine? I don't understand. I don't understand.
That's true.
You did this.
No.
No.
One snowy Christmas Eve, I was left on the doorstep of his mansion. I owe Monsieur Master my life. He became like a father to me.
Ah, yes. Fair.
And so, to repay his kindness, I want to continue working for him.
Only normal crush as in the only crush he's had in a normal way.
The only person he's ever been normal about.
Yeah. 18, right? Yeah.
I forgot that the victim was like...
Oh yeah. It's always a jump scare. He's mewing.
So funny.
Kate, you're incredible.
I've lived...
I'm old.
I'm old as fuck.
I'm old as fuck, dog.
I've lived a long life. That brought tears to even my eyes.
You never met an orphan before? You're a defense attorney.
You're a defense attorney.
I feel like you would have stumbled upon at least one.
Today, Christmas Eve has finally arrived once more. But it looks like I won't be able to give him the present I prepared. I would do anything if it meant saving Monsieur Master. If there's any way I can be of service to you, please ask. Yes, I appreciate that. Well then, do you happen to know anything about the victim, Isaac Dover? I don't really know much about Monsieur Dover, but... I have a photo of the desserts he made for the contest finals. This is certainly a splendid piece of work. Yes! With this exquisite beauty, it's truly a work of art. It's crafted so intricately that you almost forget it's made out of sherbet.
What? Has Edgeworth been born yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. How old is he at this point, do we figure?
8?
Right, Dad's still alive, so I guess at least younger than
9.
9.
Yeah, because Gregory dies in a year.
Yeah. 8 or 9. So, yeah, maybe. That could have been the last time he cried when Miles was born. It's weird. I feel weird calling him Miles. He's Mr. Edgeworth.
He's Prosecutor Edgeworth.
To me.
It seems Monsieur Master was also fond of Monsieur Dover's work as well.
Wow! These are the Taurus and Gemini constellations. Oh yeah, sorry.
Do you know a lot about constellations, Raymond?
I'm an astrology girl.
He is.
Yeah. Of course! There's so much romance in the constellations. He's trying to get that big titty goth GF. For example, take the club, liar. How do you keep his rasp?
I have a lot of phlegm.
The phlegm.
I'm full of mucus all the time.
Yeah. So I gotta get mucosal with it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Claire has finally spoken her truth and has said that she hates it when I rub my nose like this and it makes this stupid sound. And it's a habit that I've had literally my whole life. And she's kept
finally
it in for 22 years and finally on
That's
vacation
so
was
funny.
like, you need to fucking stop doing that.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all have ever heard it, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
She's kept that in.
She's kept that in
long.
for so long. And eventually she was like, I hate it when you do that. And she was like, and she was so nice about it too, where she was like, I know that this is a habit you've had literally since birth.
Yeah.
And like, I've never said anything.
Yeah.
And you do it all the time, and I get it. And don't worry, and I know that you don't think about it when you do it, but I need you to know I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. The sound it makes is so gross.
Oh, man.
And I was like, oops.
Oops.
Sorry, Claire.
It's never bothered me, but I can see how, like, if you had to live with it,
Yeah.
it could maybe eventually.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, it was something I knew that I did because I have my, like, little kind of ski jump nose.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, maybe that's what that's from, is I'm like, pushing
you
off
kind of
my
did
nose
it,
all
right.
the time. So it's like something and it's a habit I knew I had.
Yeah.
But I didn't really realize it made a sound.
Yeah, yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Anyway.
I too always live by take the club, liar. That's right. Never forget. Words to live by. I didn't know that about you, Ghostly.
Oh, I didn't know that about you.
For example, take the club, liar, and arrow held by Gemini here. These come from
Apollo, bitch.
Huh? There are no strings on this lyre. It's a lion liar. Did Mr. Dover make a mistake in his sculpting?
It's hard to think he would make a mistake like that.
Huh? I thought you said he didn't know that. I thought you said you didn't know that much about him.
I just sort of felt that way somehow.
I'm just talking. I don't know.
It appears she is hiding something from us. Miss Hall, did you take this photograph yourself? Yes, I took it with this instant camera. It develops pictures instantly. It's one of my greatest treasures.
Welcome to the 80s. Wow! I would love to see it in action.
Well then, why don't we take a picture right now?
Yay! Let's have our picture taken, Mr. Edgeworth.
Doesn't Ray in the present have a camera like that? He took a pic with Miles?
Yes. Yes, I think we saw that just last week even.
Yeah, that
And
was the same camera, I think. Or a similar one.
Similar, probably. But I think, I feel like I remember seeing it. I think we've seen the picture they're about to take, I think, before, right?
I don't know.
He takes his hair seriously. Who? Oh.
Oh. Sure, I don't mind. I'm confident in my hairstyle today.
It's a good hair day.
King,
You're wearing a hat. I need you
with
to...
all the love in the world, you're wearing a hat.
I love you.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, I'm taking the picture. Say cheese. me to you, Monsieur Shields.
Wow, thank you so much. That's such a great camera.
It's the only camera in this mansion.
Well, how do you know that?
Unfortunately, its convenience comes at a cost. There are no negatives.
What? Oh, negatives of the picture. Got you.
Like the
yeah, the
film
photo.
negatives.
Right. Yeah.
No negatives. Huh. Is this the same camera Mr. Master used during the contest? Yes! You were well informed. While he made his desserts, Monsieur Master photographed his work. After that, he took photos of all the other competitors' works. Was he taking photos at the time the body was found? The body was discovered during the judging, was it not? Monsieur Master intended to take photos of everyone's rooms, but after he photographed Gustavia's room, he ran out of film. Monsieur Master asked me to change the film in the camera. It seemed the film he prepared in advance wasn't enough. There wasn't enough film? It seems the number of photos he took didn't match up with the amount of film remaining. Well, he told me himself it might have been just a mistake, though. Was it really just a mistake? I retrieved more film from the main building and went back to the fountain patio. And it was then that I heard the sound of something breaking in Monsieur Master's room. Monsieur Master? Are you in here? Eek! And that's when I found Monsieur Dover's body in Monsieur Master's room. It was so terrible. I was really shaken up. Before I spoke to anyone else, I called the police. This camera, I've kept it with me ever since. I see. If it's all right with you, would you mind lending me your camera and that photo? Sure, I don't mind at all. Here you go. Thank you very much.
Detective Bad, Ms. Delicious! Is the investigation over already? It's such a low energy day that this voice is gonna be like... Oi! Who are you? He said he had no more use for me and kicked me out. Manny, that meanie! What a rude thing to say!
It was probably to ensure that you wouldn't eat any more of the crime scene.
So, Detective Bad, did you get kicked out too?
It seems Von Karma thought I was getting in the way. He won't let me investigate.
How would he prohibit his own detective from investigating?
I did kind of forget Bad was here. It's good to see you, King.
Looking good.
Looking good.
But we know just about all there is to know about the crime scene. Right now, he's talking to Gustavia in Dover's room.
Why does he need to speak to Mr. Gustavia?
We heard from Hall that Gustavia was seen entering the victim's room.
Mr. Gustavia? Yes! I saw him entering Dover's room, and it seemed he was trying to avoid being seen. Although I have no idea what he did in there. Oof.
He is currently under suspicion for melting Dover's sherbet.
Just why did Mr. Gustavia enter that room?
Was I crazy or did... Oh no, it might have just been... I thought I saw Bad's mouth move while this text was showing up, but I think it might have just been the stick moving, maybe?
I also have a photo of Dover's room here, if you need it. I'll let you take a look.
Why?
Why would you do that for us? You still don't get it, kid. I'm saying I want to help you guys in order to discover the truth of the case.
Detective Bad.
Is that alright, Detective Bad? Won't Von Karma chew you out again? I have no intention of becoming Von Karma's lapdog. He won't let me investigate. I'll just do as I like. Getting tied up in stupid rules will only blind you to the truth. Isn't that right, Attorney Edgeworth?
Of course, Detective Bad. I thank you. His hair does look good today.
I was about to say, his hair, it kind of looks like he's got the shark fin thing going on a little bit, where he's got like the extra long on top.
Yeah.
This is amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. This is amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Now we've got Detective Bad on our side. I really get...
All these voices are not... Such is my struggle. I have to extend. I have to be so fluid in the voices I can make.
I don't really get what's going on, but I'm glad you boys are all friends now.
I'm grateful that he'll lend us his strength. Well then, can we see the photo now?
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
This is the current state of Dover's room. Wow! The sherbet's completely melted.
This room is drenched in a light blue liquid. We should compare this with the photo Miss Hall took. The sherbet melt because the power cord was pulled out?
Yeah, because it was pulled. All of the refrigerated glass cases lost power completely. Looks like all the power cords were connected to one socket.
Do you have any idea when this cord was pulled out?
No. It's still under investigation at the moment.
Wait, can I hear your older Ray for a minute?
Yeah,
Or maybe you can just say
Uncle
this.
Ray! Oh, what a waste of beautiful sherbet.
What a waste.
Because I feel like I'm like putting... Okay.
It's gravelly, but it's not low.
Right.
What a waste of beautiful sherbet.
I'm also trying to like vaguely match your like intonation with him as well, though.
Oh,
I feel like I'm
he's
putting...
just like a nerd.
Yeah.
Uncle Ray! What a waste of beautiful sherbet.
What a waste of beautiful sherbet.
Honestly, had I known it would have ended up like this, I would have eaten even more of the stuff.
Did Mr. Dover's sherbet taste that good?
Oh, you see, his sherbet was most delicious.
Really? I wish I could have eaten some too.
But there was one piece that was so salty I couldn't eat it.
Salty.
It's right here in this photo. It was a part of the lyre.
That's the lyre from the Gemini constellation.
Ah, you snuck a bite from the lyre. That's why the strings are missing.
Phew, I could never have eaten that much. It was way too salty.
One part of the sherbet tasted different. That's rather curious. Did someone other than her also take a bite out of it? Did you notice anything else?
Now that you mention it, I see sherbet sculptures had these strange markings on them. They had 2 letters carved into them. Wait a minute. There. It looks something like this.
An alphabet signature.
That's a phenol ring.
It can't be.
Thanks, Val. Happy time zone. Hello. How's it going? PH? Who do we know that's a PH?
Yeah, no, it's the stamp
Paul.
that's under the
Oh,
kettle
this
and
thing.
that-
Yeah. God, good pull, dude.
Thank you.
I knew it! I just knew that Monsieur Dover made this liar. He isn't one to make mistakes in his sculptures, after all.
Miss Hall, it's been troubling me for a while, but do you know something about Mr. Dover?
Huh? What? Why would I know something about Monsieur Dover?
I like that she starts doing like a little like, huh? What?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I know? I don't know. What do you mean?
You seem quite attached to Mr. Dover's handiwork.
That's just because his sculptures are such great works of art.
No. I believe that his works are very special to you in particular.
Stress dancing.
How do you know that?
There's a piece of evidence that we believe belongs to Mr. Dover. That happens to share a common feature with another piece of evidence.
Please show me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Which two pieces of evidence share something in common?
Presenting the first one. The
That's what I'm thinking. The crest and the teapot.
yeah. That would sound like with him.
Yeah, the crest was with him. And the teapot is like what she has.
Right.
And now,
Aha.
the second piece of evidence, which shares a common feature, is...
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Got ahead of myself there, but
Delisha saw 2 letters of the alphabet. They were probably used as Mr. Dover's signature, just as an artist would sign their name on their works.
Right.
Oi! I remember now! I see Sherbet sculptures had PH carved into them. I'm sure of it.
PH. Those aren't Isaac Dover's initials, though.
No. But we found this seal at the scene of the crime. It had probably fallen out of the late Mr. Dover's pocket. If you'd pressed this seal into something, it would mark the letters PH. Also, the very same PH symbol is engraved into this teapot.
The same symbol.
A symbol! This teapot was made by the sculptor Pierre Hoquet.
Hockey.
okay.
Actually, the H would be silent.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Maybe that's the,
Pierre, okay.
yeah, that's the pun.
Pierrot.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, that makes him, but yeah.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Miss Hall, you know about this signature all too well, don't you?
Yes. Monsieur Okay's work always bears that signature.
That really sunk into French there.
Yeah,
for a
that got
minute,
really
huh?
French.
Work always bears that signature. Since he never shows himself in public, his signature is used to identify his works.
Is it
Appear okay, maybe.
Okay.
Possible.
No way. Are you saying Pierre Hoquet is...
It seems Detective Bad has also realized Isaac Dover's true identity. He's French too.
He's
You
awesome.
hate to see it.
Sorry, King. Maybe that's why he's mewing.
Yeah. It's so... Every time you click on it, it makes me laugh so hard.
Oh, Lord.
Miss Hall, Mr. Dover was no ordinary pastry chef. I gave that one kind of like a news recording.
Dude,
To Miss Hall, Mr.
Oh,
Dover
yeah.
was no ordinary pastry chef.
he was actually a sculptor.
Yeah,
Wait, or...
yes, no, it's
yeah.
a sculptor.
Yeah.
That's right. Mr. Dover's true. Sir, I don't know why I really want to be a news reporter right now.
I mean, look at him.
Mr. Dover's true identity was the sculptor, Pierre Hoquet.
He was actually Michelangelo's David.
True.
Bro.
True and real.
What? Mr. Dover was a sculptor? Things like signatures can be faked if you have the original design. Can you really use that as proof that he was a sculptor?
No. But what's important here is that Miss Hall thought he was. As for proving his real identity, I'll leave that to the police.
I get it. I'll have the boys check up on it.
The boys!
The boys at the precinct.
As I expected from you, Gregory Edgeworth.
Sorry.
You knew Mr. Dover's real identity all along, didn't you?
Yes. When I discovered the body, I noticed the seal. I knew from that moment he was Pierre Hoquet, the man I had greatly admired. Thinking that this would be his final posthumous work, I couldn't sit still.
So, that's why you entered Dover's room.
God bless.
Thank you.
Huh? What did you say?
When exactly did you take this photo of Dover's room?
Oh, God bless.
That was... Perhaps this was taken during the judging.
That's strange. I thought you said the camera ran out of film during the judging. Before Mr. Master entered Dover's room, you were the one in possession of the camera. Wasn't that why you were able to take the photo when you discovered the body?
Yes, that's right.
The only photos you took with the new film were of Dover's room and the body. If that's the case, a new contradiction comes to light.
Another one?
And another one. Piece of evidence that contradicts the two photos.
The camera ran out of film, didn't it?
Yeah, right?
Right?
Right? Yeah. Makes the most sense to me.
That is my instant camera.
You've already handed the photos of Dover's room and the body to myself and the police.
Uh-oh, you fucked up. Oh, yeah. That reminds me. Didn't you also take a photo of me and Mr. Edgeworth just now?
Film used in this camera can take up to 20 photos. However, this camera only has 3 photos left, which leaves 14 photos unaccounted for. Exactly what were they used to photograph? Please show us all the photos you took. We will be able to discern your actions from these photos.
I'm so sorry. I've told a terrible lie.
Don't tell me all of the remaining shots are of Isaac Dover's room.
My deepest apologies.
It seems they are all shots of the ice sculptures from various angles. For a recreation in the future, perhaps.
So, when these were taken, the sculptures had not yet melted. But that means the one who caused them to melt was you.
Yes. I am positive that I melted them.
You were positive?
I am an aficionado of the sculptor Pierre Hoquet, who is actually Monsieur Dover. Before the authorities could defile his final masterpieces during their investigation,
Girl.
I thought I should preserve them through photographs. Hence, I entered his room.
In that case, why did all the ice melt?
It's probably because as I was taking the pictures, I became entranced with his works, and it seems that my foot accidentally got caught in the power cord, unplugging it.
Accidentally, you say?
I did not notice the power cord at the time.
Well, you didn't trip or nothing?
I would never have imagined that I would be the cause of those sculptures melting.
The truth really be that simple? However, I cannot say with certainty that she is lying.
I am so sorry to have caused you all so much trouble.
As long as you were telling the truth, there's no need to apologize.
Unless that socket is like a thought-ass socket that's like can't hold any plugs in it, girl, you would have got tripped up. So, I don't know. That's right. Don't sweat it, Kate.
Thank you very much.
Edgeworth, here, take this picture. Do what you want with it.
Oh, it's him. Hey, King.
You meddling fools still haven't given up yet, have you? No matter how long you wait, I've no intention of allowing a defense attorney to investigate. No matter. If we can't investigate, we'll find the truth through some other method. Always ready with a comeback. Well, do try your best.
Excuse me? Monsieur Von Karma? The truth is, it was I who melted the sculptures in Monsieur Dover's room.
What? What's the meaning of this, you clod?
I am truly sorry, both to you and Monsieur Gustavia.
The only other place I've ever heard that was in Steven Universe.
Wow.
So that's kind of funny to me. It's kind of a deep cut as far as the English language goes, I think. It kind of brings to mind want, like as I am wont to do. And the spelling of it also feels very deep cut as far as the English language. I use Claude in one of my Naruto things. Edgeworth says it. That makes sense.
Do not be concerned about me.
Hey, this is funny. I was reading a little bit about Russian history earlier, actually. I tried to use your DVH.
Sir Von Karma has already recognized that I had no hand in this accident.
That reminds me. Why did you enter Mr. Dover's room, Mr. Gustavia?
Well, that was because...
Silence.
Okay, that's a good one. Cause you can't say that with a serious tone. Like that's you get called that at like 7 years old. Well, I guess you get called ignoramus, I think. Maybe at 7. That's so funny. His speech pattern bewilders and entrances me.
Guys, I'm sorry, okay? His character is so funny. Every time he shows up, I'm like, the bitch is back! Yes!
We're so back.
I'm sorry, okay? I know he sucks, but like, he enchants me. Sorry.
You do not have to apologize.
Silence, ignoramus. You are not to give that attorney the tiniest hint of information.
He's so silly.
He's so silly.
He just says shit.
Ca-
Now this is yapping. Now, once you start bringing up
he-
words like Claude and
Yeah.
and ignoramus,
He is the divine ruler of Yappington, bro.
a founder
Yeah.
of Yappington.
Catherine Hall, you are coming with me. That is true, Ghostly. You got me there. You are under suspicion as a complicit in the murder. No!
She's 16. Shouldn't there like a juvenile branch or something?
Dude.
Where you wouldn't get interrogated by this guy?
Dude, in Japanifornia? No way, dog. In Japanifornia, you become an adult at like 12.
2. Yeah, like... the age... I got the death penalty at the old age of 6.
Literally.
Because I accidentally fucking...
Pushed my brother.
yeah, like, down the stairs.
I shall be interrogating you personally. You best prepare yourself.
What happens, yeah, when a 6-year-old accidentally kills someone?
Death!
I guess.
Death to all of them! Very well. Please wait. I still have some questions I want to ask her. I do not care for your sorry plight in the least. Ugh! Bad. Gustavia. And while I'm at it, you as well, Scones.
Oh, true, Rip Machi.
I have plenty of questions for you all.
Understood.
Fate, while I'm at it, he says, the nose!
Keep forgetting. He just took everyone away with him!
Yes. Even if we stay here, I don't think we'll be able to investigate any further today. Let's take our leave for now. It has already grown rather late. I hope the snow has stopped by now.
Sounds good. Hungry. I'm starving anyway.
Dude, for a second I thought that was me.
Did I do that?
I didn't feel that one. Wait, what the fuck? Aww.
Oh.
I miss her!
I miss her!
I miss her! Let's stop somewhere for hamburgers then, before my stomach joins the chorus.
You can't fight on an empty stomach after all.
We'll need to report back to Mr. Master with our findings first thing tomorrow. Okay, I have to pee.
Go piss, Gwirl.
Thank you. Rare Meagan piss.
Rare Meagan piss. I keep forgetting this is inside of a building. Yeah, it's definitely bougie. It's Christmas time! Wow, everybody, Merry Christmas! That line is a great feel for one theory of Gregory being Maya and Mia's dad. Gregory Edgeworth's just out there creating spawns. Advancing his lineage. Ensuring his lineage. I mean, as a DILF, it's what he deserves. We'll have that as an actual theory. I thought it was just for fix. MILF, DILF, that's what I mean, right? You know? What happens when a MILF and a DILF love each other very much? You understand. Shall we carry on?
Yeah, because also I can go till 5:15 today.
True. Okay, nice. Huh? What are you doing here, Kate?
Ah, Monsieur Shields and Monsieur Edgeworth. Allow me to apologize once again for all the trouble I caused you yesterday.
Miss Hall looks a bit tired. Has Von Karma finished interrogating you?
Yes. Aside from what happened to the ice sculptures, I was not at fault for anything else.
Are you also here to meet with Master Jeff, Kate?
Yes. I'm worried about how he's holding up.
Hey.
Hey.
Detective Bad. Why are you here?
I just happen to be here. I'll be heading to the crime scene soon.
I don't think this is a place that people happen to be, though.
I didn't realize I had food on my pants. Don't eat that.
She's just sneezing. Oh.
Did his afro used to be gray?
I don't think it did.
I don't think it did.
Hello. Master Jeff! What happened to you?
Oh no! Monsieur Master, why do you look so poor?
Poor. Why did she say it like that?
I didn't get much sleep last night. The tribulation known as questioning was rather harsh.
Von Karma made him go gray.
Yeah, literally.
I'm just a little exhausted.
Gah! They didn't let you sleep?
Sleep deprivation. Even for an interrogation, that's going too far. Detective Bad.
The detective in charge of the initial investigation was also in charge of the interrogation. I don't like Von Karma's methods, but this was all I could do. He was the one who brought me here. It seems I was supposed to be interrogated for a little bit longer, though.
It seems that Detective Bad is looking out for Mr. Master in his own way. So, shall we inform Mr. Master about what happened yesterday, Raymond?
Yes, sir. I got all my I got all my memos right here. I got all my memories right here.
So true, King.
God, that's what I would have said.
Mr. Master, we would like to inform you about yesterday's investigation.
Yes, thank you very much. Please, go ahead.
Master Jeff, it's almost like your spirit's gone.
My sugar levels are low, so I might not seem like my usual energetic self.
Monsieur Master!
Do we have anything that can give his spirits and his glucose a boost?
We have
do.
candies. Should we give him candy first?
No, let's see him sad.
Let's get his sleep deprived.
Mr. Master?
Yes. What is it?
You look dizzy, Master Jeff.
Oh, I think we might have to. My
Yeah.
sugar levels are low, and I might not seem like my usual energetic self.
Yeah.
Yeah, forced confessions. Oh yeah. Which are inadmissible, but not in Japanifornia. Oh yeah, 50%. Chocolate.
Oh! Those chocolates. Are you giving them to me?
Those chocolates are...
If possible, I would like to give them to you immediately. But it's against the rules to give anything to the suspects in the detention center.
I see. Regrettably, if those are the rules, then there is nothing we can do about it.
Are you sure there's no way we can give them to him?
Detective Bad. Looks like he noticed what we're trying to ask of him.
I'll inspect the chocolates, and if there are no problems, I'll think about it.
Detective...
Gasp!
Aw.
Detective Bad. Thank you very much.
All right, I knew we could count on you, Detective Bad.
I am truly in your debt. Wait right here. Take it. Thank you very much. Not a word to anyone else. It would cause problems for me later. Yes, of course. I apologize for making you go through so much trouble. Now, I shall partake in eating these delicious delights at once.
I'm sorry for asking you to do something so dangerous, Detective Bad.
I only did what I wanted to do.
Ray said,
No, I'm just like, Ray should be. Why can't you guys just be honest about your sexual feelings for each other?
Why can't you just be honest here, detective? You want to nail him.
Why can't we just be honest here and admit that you guys have sexual desires about each other?
Life would be so much easier that way, don't you think? Oh, how sweet. It's like I've come back to life. Oh, did Kate make these chocolates? He's writing the fic already, yeah.
Yes, sir. I did. How does it taste?
Like shit.
Bad. Oh, he's gonna sing.
Melts in your mouth, not in your hand. Sweet chocolates melting in my mouth. So sweet, so divine. Thank you for the tasty treat.
I'm saying that every day.
I'm saying that every day.
I'm saying that every day.
You were right in front of the screen during my musical number. We're trying to make it big here, Salem. You're really crimping on my musical theater career here by blocking the words that I need to sing. She's putting up with this for a really long time. Here, have this. Take it easy. Up you go. Oh, they're a bit misshapen. But so sweet and delicious. Thank you.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
And above all, it helped you regain your spirit.
Thank you for your concern.
I love that he walked out and everyone went, whoa, this guy looks
It's like shit. Yo, dog, you are not looking hot.
Yo,
dude.
you are looking unwell.
You look poor.
You look poor.
Fucked up.
That's so funny. You've been interrogated for the last 16 hours and you walk out and all your friends are like,
whoa,
dude,
are you good?
Look beat.
We gotta get you some blood sugar, like stat.
So funny.
The food they serve here has been absolutely tasteless. And combined with the lack of sleep, I was thoroughly exhausted. Is the food here that bad?
Just salt beef and stew. Your average prison fare.
That is odd. I really could not taste anything.
Huh?
He only has sweet taste receptors?
I love that.
Whatever. I'm about to head out to the crime scene.
Sorry, I saw this Ace Attorney comic where Phoenix was like, well, that's all the investigating we can do for the day. Let's head back. And Maya goes, swag ever. Phoenix goes, it's whatever, but with swag. Just the idea of Bad going, swag ever.
Swag ever. Swag ever.
Please wait, Detective Bad. Can you give us any new information?
Yeah, I think I can. We've identified the victim. Just as you said, Isaac Dover was a sculptor who worked in France. It seems he went by the name Pierre Hoquet.
Isaac Dover was Pure okay. Pure okay. Nothing but okay.
You're okay.
Not good, not great. Pure okay. A solid medium.
Mid
A
as
solid
fuck.
mid, yeah. How could that be?
Monsieur Pierre Hoquet?
So Pierre Hoquet wasn't actually French, huh? The truest neutral of neutrals.
Which is likely why he never showed himself in public while he worked under that name.
The Zodiac Sculptures.
I thought you were gonna say the Zodiac Killers or something. I don't think, can you? Whoa!
Whoa!
Ted Cruz is in this game?
they were his masterpieces, it seems. Although they will remain forever unfinished.
A word?
Unfinished? Even though they were his masterpieces?
It seems he worked on them by season. Once he finished the remaining winter constellations, his work would be done.
No.
Huh? The winter constellations are Taurus and Gemini, right?
So those ice sculptures were his final pieces.
It is heartbreaking that they melted.
I cannot apologize enough.
Kate just destroyed this dead man's magnum opus.
Literally.
Way to go. No! I wasn't blaming you or anything!
Also, Dover was infamous for being greedy. He would charge hundreds of thousands just to make a single sculpture.
I mean, fund your artists, babes.
Yeah.
What did they used to call that? Patronage?
Patronage, yeah.
It's called patronage, King.
Become a patron of the arts.
Become a patron of the arts, maybe. And then you'll understand.
It seemed like he always had money troubles.
That's life as an artist. Yeah, that's what the patronage is for.
Yeah.
The murder might be related to that, but it's still under investigation.
Is that great or just being good at doing business?
To be
Are you saying many businesses are not greedy? Oops, I took a screenshot. So he had money problems even though he was a famous artist?
Do you know why he entered a dessert? Do you know why he entered a dessert contest? Wasn't there a money prize?
Yeah, a mill, right?
A mill?
I don't remember. Maybe I made that up.
Not yet. He kept it a secret, even from his family.
I see.
It's time. I'm bringing in the replacement guard. I can't hang around here any longer than I have.
Bringing Gabe in.
Show me Gabe.
Show me Gabe. Yes, I understand. Let's meet again later.
That detective is a kind soul.
Indeed. He never strays from his own beliefs. He truly has a strong will.
But he's pretty scary when you first meet him. I see. Could you tell me everything that happened yesterday?
Of course. Allow me to give you a report of our investigation. Blah 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 blah.
Yada yada. Yeah. Yapping.
Yeah.
Yap. So this is what happened? I am sorry for the trouble Kate has caused you. Sorry about her.
Sorry about her.
I am truly very sorry.
You've no need to worry so long as you have You have no need to worry so long as you have told the truth, Miss Hall. Mr. Master, would you mind if I asked you a few questions as well?
Yes, I shall divulge all that I know. Spill it.
Please tell us about the other 3 contestants in the final round of your contest.
Oh, gross, I'm sorry. Let's see. Ms. Delicious's desserts had a fantastic design. However, she broke the rules, so I could not recognize her as the winner. Up until the semifinals, Mr. Gustavia's flavors and design were to my liking. Unfortunately, both the taste and appearance of his finals entry left much to be desired. And there was something strange about his dessert in the semifinals.
Something strange.
Both Mr. Gustavia's and Mr. Dover's desserts had the exact same taste. They had different designs, but in terms of taste, it was like eating the same thing. Huh? What did they look like? There should be a picture of them at my mansion.
Please allow me to show you later.
Just call it a house.
I was thinking the same thing.
Say it
There's
at
no
home.
need.
There's no need. You're just flexing.
Yeah. Certainly. Thank you very much.
And then there was Mr. Dover's Sherbet sculptures. Oh, they were absolutely heavenly.
Do you have a chance to taste his creations? If I recall correctly, his body was discovered in the middle of judging.
My ossified house, literally. In my McMansion.
Yes, but I was not informed of this until after the judging had finished. Since he was not present in the room, I helped myself to a piece of his edible lyre. It was fantastically delicious! I was so moved, I broke into song.
What? Wait a moment, please. Did you say the lyre was delicious?
Delicious?
Could you please give us a little more detail about that?
So he can taste salty?
You ate the lyre from the sculpture in Mr. Dover's room, correct?
Yes, the one that was in the same glass case as the Gemini sculpture.
Please have a look at this picture, Mr. Master. Did you eat from this lyre that's missing the strings?
Yes, that lyre originally had strings. However, I ate them all, resulting in what you see here in this picture. I eated it.
So the strings on the lyre were missing because he ate them. Actually, Delisha ate part of the same lyre that you did. However, she said it was so salty that she could not eat it.
You don't say. That means there might be a problem with my sense of taste after all.
Problem with your sense of taste? How so?
There is a taste disorder called hypojuicia, in which you lose the ability to taste salt.
Is that real or is that some Ace Attorney bullshit? That feels real.
That feels real, because I feel like if it was fake, it would have just said, like, no salt tasting
No
disease.
saltia,
No
yeah.
saltia, yeah. Saltlessness, or some shit. So I bet that's real.
Perhaps I have contracted this illness. I just never realized it since I eat nothing but sweets. However, I now know with certainty.
So that's why he couldn't tell what the food they served here tasted like.
Oh.
No! For pastry chef to lose their sense of taste is fatal!
Say, not exactly what you want to... Not exactly the sense you want to lose. Indeed, it's real. Ew.
Even if there is treatment for taste impairment, there isn't a cure for it yet.
Oh, hi, did this guy always have white hair? He did
sure
not.
did not.
He got stressed and grayed overnight. Real, but just not for salt. Is it? Oh, it's for like just like losing taste generally. Oh, hypojuicia is a reduced ability to taste things. A complete lack of taste is referred to ajuicia. No juicy.
No juice, yeah.
No juicia. Did you read this whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's probably best that you let the police know so that you can receive a medical examination.
No. That won't be necessary. There is a recipe in my mansion specifically for making the cure.
What the fuck? What the fuck, bro?
What in the Boy
What?
Scout fucking always be prepared ass
What
fucking shit?
the hell?
He just happens to have it? Huh?
It's a good thing I prepared for this, just in case.
I'm mad.
He just has it? And again, flexing his big mansion.
It's so lonely in my mansion. A recipe for a drug that will cure your taste impairment?
Yes. Please look for it later when you return to the mansion.
Fuck off.
Monsieur Master, but that means revealing the...
Kate, we should no longer conceal it from Mr. Gregory.
Yes, sir. I understand. If that is what you wish.
He's just
He's
stressed.
just stressed. He got interrogated. And he got so stressed about it.
And he walked out and everyone went, "You look like shit, dog.
Yeah.
You look bad."
You look bad, dude. I guess he can still think that far ahead in his area work, but still, no, yeah, like... Preparing in this line of work means, like, always having like yuzu on hand or some shit. Or what's the meeting on hand or some shit. Not the cure for a hyper niche medication for a very specific ailment.
Fucking crazy, dog. A recipe for a special drug. Just what are they hiding?
Well then, I must be returning to the mansion now, so I will take my leave.
Yes, we will be heading there later as well.
Kate?
What is it, Monsieur Master?
Also, hi Cal, happy time zone. You should not live for my sake. Die.
Die!
I think
Huh?
You should reconsider your lifestyle.
Wait, Master Homophobic?
What the hell?
Mr. Master Homophobic? What is this?
So that you can live by yourself, even if I were no longer around.
Please do not say things like that! I simply cannot live without you, Monsieur Master!
Get a job. Nobody wants to work anymore.
I promise to wait for you until you return! Excuse me!
It's time for you to move out and get a job.
I can't make desserts anymore. I cannot be your sugar daddy anymore. Also true.
Also true.
Kate!
Catherine.
Master Jeff! Kate was crying. Why did you say something so cruel?
I am worried about her. Catherine always puts me before herself.
What do you mean?
She collects Pierre Hoquet's work and makes sweets. All to make me happy, nothing more. That is the only reason she does anything.
Gah!
She always puts aside her own preferences and things that she wants to do herself. I want Catherine to choose to live her own life. I do not want her to waste her valuable life because of me.
Is that so?
He thinks of Miss Hall as his own daughter. He would want his children to choose their own path in life. And a parent would do anything to protect their own children. That feeling. I also know it well.
DILF mode. DILF mode activated.
I love when he goes into DILF
DILF
mode.
mode activated.
It's like, and I have a child too, by the way.
Don't forget it. I won't. But what if it makes her happy to do what she's doing right
He's
now?
just making sure.
It's like saying that you're not gay when you've never tried gay sex. She needs to go out into the world and try it. If she eventually circles back and goes, yeah, no, none of that's for me, I do want to do this thing, then okay. This sounds like a problem you should have addressed way earlier. Also true, she's 16 now, so like... She's gonna have to go to therapy for this now.
Well, that should do it for the questions. We must return to the scene of the crime.
Ah, it is already time to leave, I see. So will my tribulations of questioning resume?
We should take measures against their interrogations from our side as well.
Can you ask the police about that?
I can, but I have other ways in mind as well. When the time comes,
Ho ho. You are a dependable man. I shall be counting on you.
Master Jeff, we'll come here every day with reports of our progress. And we'll bring Kate too.
Yes! Thank you very much! I shall be looking forward to it.
Mr. Master, know that the police will be attempting to get you to confess. I'm sorry to ask an innocent soul like yourself to bear with these painful experiences. Please hold on for now. If you confess, I am positive that Von Karma will use that to his advantage. And that will make helping you all that much more difficult.
I understand. I shall do my best.
You believe in me until the bitter end. I will definitely get you out of here. He won't.
He won't. It's a bit weird to say, hey, you're wasting life to someone who just supports you like things. So, I mean, to be fair, like, she basically grew up with him. Like,
no, it's I think it's valid to, like, she feels this, like, unending guilt that he took her in, and so she's trying to, like, repay him
by doing, like, his thing.
Yeah. And he's just being like, you don't need to. Like, you should go do your own thing and not do this thing out of some weird...
He's telling her to go find herself, basically.
Yeah.
Which I think is the right thing to do. Yeah. Especially as, like, if you grew up with something like this, like, this is all you've ever known, this is all you've ever tried.
Yeah.
You've got to, like...
expand your horizons.
Make your own path, type beat.
Yeah.
Like, up until this point, she's just been following with whatever. Like, it's not like she made a conscious... I mean... It's likely that this is all she thinks there is in the world.
Yeah. Because it's not just supporting him, it is like taking his interests and like having them as her own.
She's behaving as if she's indebted to him.
Exactly.
It's not that she's just supporting him, she's behaving as if she's indebted to him.
Yeah.
Which is not a genuine, you know, that's a different thing. If you're doing it just for someone else, you should probably not do it just for someone else, and you should consider trying something else. And that's why I said earlier, like, if you try other things and eventually you circle back and you're like, actually, that first thing was, I think, it, then now you know. Yeah. And that's great. Maybe he didn't want to push her into independence too early, and now he kind of has to. Yeah. Also possibility. True, but then he can just say, you don't have anything to pay me back, or do your thing.
Ghostly, he's not well. Did you see him?
He ain't thinking
straight.
He
looks like shit. He's been awake for a bajillion hours. So I don't know why suddenly I'm Jeff Masters' #1 defender. Like, he did everything right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think telling someone, hey, make your own path in life is a pretty objectively good thing to do.
Maybe she needs the tough love.
Yeah.
For it to really sink in.
It's and you know, I think a lot of people have an instinctual reaction against notions of tough love, which I think is fair, because usually when people say tough love, they mean like punishments and like being harsh in a way that is not actually like loving. Yeah. Possibility of him being gone. It's just him not even being able to support, because like she said, you know, if he can't taste anymore, how is he gonna do the thing? Mia.
I don't know. I do sometimes need things to be spelled out to me very bluntly and very honestly for me to like actually be like, oh shit, okay, this is something that needs changing. Like,
yeah. No, a lot, and I think a lot of people are like that too. Yeah. You can't always like, beat around the bush.
There's honesty. There's using honesty as a shield to say mean things,
right?
For sure.
Yeah.
And like there are tons of people that are like, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. But like, if I was wasting my life, I would need someone to come up to me and be like, listen, Meagan, you're wasting your life here.
And there's a few different factors for it, right? One is just if you're in the sauce, you don't know you're in the sauce.
Exactly.
The other is it's thinking hard about things is hard. You have to really make a conscious effort to like reflect on your current place in life, I guess, kind of thing. And most people aren't willing to put that effort into thinking. So a lot of people, and I don't mean like that you just don't want to, I just mean it's not.
Yeah, no.
A lot of people don't think hard about these kind of things.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, one, you don't feel like it's something you, I don't know. It's just one of those things that like, if someone doesn't spell it out for you, you're not going to spell it yourself.
Yeah. It's also easy to delude yourself.
For sure.
Like, it's easy to be like, everything's fine, this is fine, I'm happy, because the alternative is scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Or I don't know about what the alternative has in store.
And so
Agoraphobia, for example.
Yeah. So and even like someone being like, hey, I don't know if this is the right path for you, I would be like, cool, great opinion, moving on. It would need to be like a close friend.
Right. Also true, yeah.
To be like, hey, dog, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
Like, I really, like, I think you're wasting your life here. I would need that, and I would
trying to hint to someone that their life path may not be the right one is not gonna work, because nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to hear it, you're definitely not gonna. And that's why I say it has to be spelled out to you, because you're not gonna spell it yourself.
And there's doing it with kindness for sure.
Also.
But like, it sometimes like the harsh wording is a kindness in itself.
Yeah, can be. And
can
like
be.
you say, it is
sometimes,
a lot of people.
Sometimes it can be.
When done right.
When done right, yada yada.
A lot
yada.
of people use it as a shield. Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes things don't click until someone tells you what you need to hear in the way you need to hear it. That's all. Yeah. It's about It's about speaking the language. It's about speaking to the in a way that the person can understand, and that will actually cause things to click.
Yeah.
This is something I've been thinking a lot about, especially as it pertains to politics and preconceived biases or preconceived notions when it comes to certain global affairs. A lot of people aren't going to take the time to look into things that go against what they think is right, what they think is the way things should be. Which means if you want to have any hope of changing their mind, you need to connect every single dot for them. You can't just be like, Google it.
Yeah.
You can't just say, do your research, because they're not going to, or they're going to do it in a way that only reinforces their biases.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. So if you want to convince people of things, I'm noticing that I think you really need to connect every single dot. Sometimes, depending on the person, yada yada yada.
Yeah. Again, I love to make a grand sweeping statement.
Yeah.
But like, obviously, I'm not trying to generalize every situation for every person. Even the people that I am closest with are deeply, vastly different to me in how they handle situations and how they like to receive information and all of that stuff, and the way that they process things, blah, blah, blah. The human mind is vast and infinitely complex, blah, blah, blah. Society is got a lot of moving parts. Just saying for me,
yeah.
For me, I would need to hear something like that in that moment in order for me to start thinking about it.
To get it.
To get it.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was in her shoes, I would need to hear something like that in the way that it was said in order for me to actually start thinking about it.
A little bit of, hey, have you ever thought about trying something else? No.
No.
And then you move on.
No, and I won't.
Yeah.
Bye.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, and why are you... No. Yeah. No, yeah. Not every negative emotion is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think it does take that little bit of jarring.
And not every expression of a negative emotion is a bad thing.
Right. Yeah.
Some of them are. Some of them are. But some of them aren't.
To wholly discount it offhand is, I think, not. Yeah.
Anyway. Detective Bad, thank you for helping us earlier.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for what? Thanks for what?
Huh. Indeed.
There's no need to be shy about it.
Right, we're breaking the law.
We're breaking...
Be discreet.
Right. None of the emotions are negative. They just don't need to be, they just don't need to get too extremes. Toxic positive, 100%. Yeah.
It's what we do.
That's what we do.
Enough about that. I suppose you intend to investigate today, too?
course. We still need more information to prove Mr. Master's innocence.
I'm sorry, but apart from this patio, you're not allowed to investigate anywhere else.
What? So you're saying we can't investigate?
I'm guessing this is Von Karma's doing.
Yeah. Von Karma's a bit on edge at the moment. He still hasn't received the autopsy report.
Good.
Good.
Moreover, the only ones in this mansion are Ms. Hall and the police. So don't get your hopes up on speaking with the people connected to this case.
Von Karma's being a complete asshole. He's gone too far.
So true. Detective Bad. What do you intend to
He's
do?
being a bitch.
I promised I'll do anything I can to assist you.
You have my thanks.
We won't let any of Von Karma's dirty tricks get the best of us.
Detective Bad, is it alright if we investigate the fountain patio?
Yes, but we've already finished checking everything, except for the fountain.
Last week, who did we find dead in the fountain?
Someone.
Was it a rando? We don't know. 'Cause
I
we're
don't
in the
remember.
70s.
Yeah, we're in the past right now. I don't remember.
I forgot about that.
Uh-huh. I don't know. You did this?
No.
Nope.
Okay, it didn't say otherwise.
I didn't think they
Okay.
did, yeah.
That's fine. As long as there is still something, I shall continue investigating.
Hey. All right. Any ideas what to do?
Any ideas?
What to do?
What?
Hi.
Hey.
What do you think about the case, Detective Bad?
The police's opinion is the same as Von Karma's. But I don't buy that. The investigation of this patio is also lacking as well. I have already talked to the labbies. You can ask them anything you want.
Away from the lab. I appreciate that. Thank you, Detective Bad.
I'm not really doing it for you. I just want an investigation I can approve of.
That's respectable. I was just heard something Master saying, hey, you're singing and dancing, sort of maybe supporting you being my partner in like cooking shows with this time. To which I want to say that, you know, it's pretty clear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, we got it. I just disagreed.
Yeah, I just
Which is
didn't-
fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't see anything wrong with the wording.
Yeah.
Which it's fine.
Which is fine. We're allowed to not think the same things.
In fact, I kind of like it when we don't.
Yeah,
Because we get to have these discussions.
exactly.
So I appreciate you bringing that up.
It seems these musical instruments were used in Piece of Cake.
Piece of cake.
Of course, these probably aren't made of candy. Or are they?
Where are they?
Detective Bad looks somewhat disappointed.
He's got a sweet tooth. Cosmo, Wanda, y'all ain't slick. I see you.
It's a drum in the shape of a cake. Or is it a cake in the shape of a drum?
That's...
It was probably used in Piece of Cake. Detective Bad, about this drum.
It's already been investigated. The inside is hollow.
No!
But there's no sign that anything was hidden inside. It's not related to the case.
You knew exactly what I was gonna say.
I may have a sweet tooth, but that doesn't mean I have candy for brains.
I think... Oh, so it actually is, I think, shaped like a cake. Which is cute.
That is cute.
Was Santa mascot always there? I don't remember.
We haven't like explored anything about
I don't think...
this.
Yeah, I don't think
So
we've had a chance to.
We didn't. I don't think we saw it. Like, we weren't in the. If you go to like in front of the fountain, I
Yeah.
don't think you can see it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. It seems these musical instruments were used in Piece of Cake. Did you see the way he went?
No.
That was funny.
Slay.
Slay.
That's so kind.
Of course, these probably aren't made of candy.
Sad. Okay. Yeah, over here when we're doing our little discussions,
you can't
and
see.
yeah, like you said, I don't think we've had the freedom to like roam around this area
haven't.
yet. Santa Claus.
It's a figure of Santa Claus. I suppose it's also made of candy.
Behind that door is Master's room. This Santa is probably another one of his works.
Santa, huh?
Oh.
Oh.
Dilf.
Okay, it is Christmas Day, King.
Yeah,
You
wait,
haven't
you're a little
figured it
late.
out?
Oh, true. Yeah, hey, hold on. Is yours... you better get on that.
You better get on that.
I think you need to like take the
immediately.
day off work and maybe go do that.
Yeah.
Cause you're not gonna, I don't think you get another Christmas.
Yeah, you definitely don't actually.
Wee woo. You need to like take the day off and go.
Spend time with your son. You don't have much.
You don't
left.
have much of it left, King. I know you don't know this. We give him dead father for.
No, it's the 25th.
It's
I
25th
thought.
here right now
It's
today.
25th right here, right now.
It's like 11 a.m. or something. Boyja.
Santa, huh? I wonder what I should get my son for Christmas. That's so cute! I think he said he wanted an attorney's badge. I wonder if I could ask Mr. Master to make him one out of candy.
Oh, but he dies 3 days after. Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
That's
Okay, you
fair.
got one more then. Don't fuck it up.
I wonder if I could ask Mr. Master to make him one out of candy.
Wait, but the statute of limitations was Christmas.
Yeah, I have no idea what day
I don't
Gregory
remember.
died.
Yeah. No clue.
No clue. But I know it was around
It was
Christmas.
around, it was in, yeah,
In the ballpark.
of a chrism. What was it? It was on the, okay.
12.
28.
There
Okay,
we go.
gotcha.
Let me in!
Let me in.
The investigation is underway. Only authorized personnel will be on this point.
Aren't I authorized personnel?
Sorry, authorized personnel are prohibited too.
Yes, that means no one can enter.
If I'm authorized, how am I prohibited? Make it make sense.
And these are Von Karma's orders. I can't stand that guy.
2 days later. Right.
So he gets one more Christmas.
He gets
Dad.
one more. Yeah. Same.
Oh, same. Same.
Golden.
Golden. I almost called it a horse.
I
know it's a reindeer.
was gonna call it a golden calf, so
We're both
bad.
Whose horse is that?
Oh.
Lisa Gustavia's room.
There's a reindeer by the door. According to the nameplate, it's made entirely out of candy.
Such splendid antlers. Very manly.
But a male reindeer's antlers fall off during the winter.
It's shrinkage. It's cold out.
So this must be female.
You lawyers. Always giving out useless information.
What does that have to do with being a lawyer?
Hi, Breeze.
Hi,
Happy time
Breeze.
zone. How doth it pop?
How doth it pop?
Wait, what about the trophies? Are they also made of candy?
What an amazing trophy.
Greg Dad, the science guy.
Greg, Dad, the science.
Greg Dad, the science guy.
I love that. Hold on. Science rules. Greg Dad, the science guy.
It's a good one. It's a good bid.
Yeah.
I think it's Game of Fish. Just leaving that out there. Good for them. They deserve. Probably. I haven't read this one. Why am I like?
It's probably
My posture's so bad right now.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you. I'm trying to like.
Yeah, this is why this chair is not good for that either.
No,
Because like
it's
you lean
not.
back and you don't get any support.
And I have to shout into the mic.
Yeah, also
"Hey!"
that too.
That's the thing. I can't lean back because then I have to shout into the mic. I'm always trying to like. I don't know what that was.
I'm always trying to put my titties into it. Well, if we want to, no, but then you lose the science guy part, which I think is integral to the whole bit.
I agree.
I think it's funnier that it doesn't rhyme. It's ironic.
It's ironic. I had a memory blast back into my brain while I was on holiday of a song that I made up in grade 7 for science class to the tune of or that song that was like, I wanna be a billionaire.
Oh yeah.
And I wish that I could
Was it
remember.
like to remember? Was it like a pneumatic
we
device
had
or
to,
whatever?
like, present about a kind of rock.
Okay.
And so I was like, I wanna be an igneous rock so freaking bad. And I wish I could remember more, but we did a whole rap verse, and it started out with,
Not a rap verse.
you could call me Bill
Wait, is there a
Nye,
rap
I'm
verse
gonna
in
be
the
the
original?
science guy. Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. I
You
take
can
it
call me
back.
Bill Nye, I can be the science guy, everyday science class, and that's all I remember.
That's beautiful though.
But yeah,
poetry.
that's my 12-year-old mind at work.
That's beautiful.
And if I had to say, I want to be an igneous rock.
Man, I want to be.
freaking bad.
I want to be forged in the fires of the Earth's mantle.
Yeah, bro.
Why can't I have that? Sedimentary? I don't want to sit there at the bottom of a river for a
No.
gorillion years. I want to be flame forged.
Yeah.
Sick of it.
It's probably Masters. World's greatest pastry chef, huh?
It's also made out of candy. It doesn't seem like it would last long.
Honor and glory don't last long. I think that's the lesson here.
Amen, brother.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone's got some hidden bars.
I don't think it's quite as deep as that.
No. Oh, that's. I thought you were just saying
No,
that.
that's just it.
That's
That's
him.
just his read.
Yeah. I don't think that's.
Where does this elevator go?
To the second floor.
Wow.
There's a second floor on this bit?
It's a mansion.
It's a mansion.
How could you forget? It's been hammered into our psyches.
I forgot it was a mansion.
It's-
To the second floor. Master and Halls' quarters. Apparently, on their days off, Master makes candy and holds tea parties upstairs.
What a life.
12-year-old girl ass.
I want to live like that.
I know, I love
That
that.
sounds so good. But you are also right, 12-year-old girl ass.
I want to live
like a
12-year-old
12-year-old
girl
girl.
ass life.
Oh my god. I'm so
Making up
12-year-old
songs
girl
about
pilled.
igneous rocks.
I'm 12-year-old girl core, fucking weird girl pilled, making potions at recess core. I just want to live like that.
They probably have it in the gardens or something.
That sounds nice. I'd like an invite when the case is over.
Okay, I saved you. Invite me to your tea party.
Would you like to? Would
Would-
you like to come too, Detective Bad?
What if we kissed at the candy tea party and we were both DILFs?
I think my son could use another dad. He's going to in about a year.
It's so fucked up.
Sorry,
I love
Edward.
having
I'm
that
sorry.
for.
I'm sorry to joke about your trauma.
I
like
love
this.
having that foresight
It's
though.
so good. It makes everything in this
Yeah.
case so fucking juicy, bro.
You're wasting your breath. I don't fraternize with attorneys.
Fraternize
See,
this dick.
that's what the Good Omens bitches said before they kissed on the mouth. So
Think about that.
think about that.
Think about that long and hard.
Think about
Like
that.
this.
Like this dick. Wow,
that's what you
really
think.
makes you think.
Charged.
Charge.
Keep it charged.
Keep it charged. Many of the trophies Master has received are placed here. Besides dessert contests, there are also awards for his charity work. An evident display of both his skill and character. Oh, that's me.
Oh.
This trophy is Recognize the TV program Piece of Cake for giving children hopes and dreams.
For giving them dreams. For giving them hopes and
Here's
dreams.
an award for
giving children
hopes and dreams.
They didn't
Lots
have them
of
before
prayers.
that. They didn't before the airing of Piece of Cake, in 1980s, the Piece
Hopeless.
of Cake. Children had no hopes nor dreams. I mean, if it's the 80s, you know. Oh, poor bad. Every attorney he loves ends up dead. That's
so
why
tragic.
he's a noir detective. He can't know. He can only
It's
know
tragic
tragedy.
Life, bro. I
Right.
love it.
Bro, his tragic life
He's
is
like,
reflected
Bro!
in his aesthetic design.
He's like, I can never love attorneys. They
They always
fucking
die. Yeah. I always get them killed.
Dude! Wait, why does that
Wait,
eat?
that's kind of tasty.
Why does that eat? It's like, I can never love attorneys.
Every attorney I love gets killed because of me.
Because of
And that's why he
yum.
dresses like this.
Yummy, actually.
Yummy.
Yeah, this is a sign to go for it with your gay crush. If you don't, some old vampire guy might take your son instead. That's tea.
And look, none of us are immune to the vampire taking your son. You have to take the risk, or else the vampire will steal your son and raise him. And nobody wants that.
My greatest fear, dare I say,
Easy.
a vampire stealing my son.
It's more likely than you think.
Hopes and dreams. Now I want to see it too.
King, you have a son.
You have a son!
Well, I guess, okay, your son...
Your son does not have hopes or dreams.
He-
Oh no, he does.
He does.
He does.
He
right
does,
now.
but maybe if
Not
you
for
watch
long.
the show, he'll have more developmentally appropriate hopes and dreams.
Not for long.
Not for long. Snowman.
This leads to Delicia's room.
The snowman here is rather eye-catching. It's made from powdered sugar.
Oh. Powdered sugar, huh?
It's cocaine.
I was gonna say,
Reminds me of the heyday of Detection, where everyone was on cocaine.
It is the 70s.
man, this is
after
just
all.
like Disco Elysium now.
I need cocaine. I need my investigating medicine.
I love that.
The medicine that helps me investigate more better.
Apparently, I saw a thing, and I don't want to say apparently because I saw one posting about it, so I don't
Word.
actually know if it's real. But
You
apparently,
can say, I say apparently about everything. So I'd be
at the risk of doing some
I'd be
misinformation
spreading misinformation by accident
on the daily,
all the time.
That's still good. But apparently Demi Lovato was coked out through all of Camp Rock
Oh, I
filming.
heard that as well.
Um,
It wasn't Camp Rock. I think it was Sunny with a Chance.
Could have, I don't know.
But I think the post that you're talking about was Camp Rock.
I think it was.
Because her smile is
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Use allegedly instead. Allegedly. What did? Yeah. It's my acting. My acting medicine.
juice,
Yeah.
He's staring at it quite intently. I hope he's not thinking of sneaking a taste.
I won't sneak a taste.
It's the same.
Same. The four Pauls, they only say the same thing. The Pauls are a hive mind.
They are, and I really do believe that. It's a Christmas tree made out of table sugar.
Thanks to these decorations, this place is on red alert. Even if a single ant made it inside, it would be terrible.
What are they saying?
Because it's all sugar.
What, so you just have a lot of ants?
Well, the ants.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Just get the tins with
I don't
Shamu in
know
it.
how to explain ants to you.
Just get the tins with Shamu in it that kill ant dead.
Yeah, I mean
That's
that
been
would be the
established.
basic first step. Of
Right.
course, we all know about the tinge of shmoo that kill ant dead.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to explain the mechanics of ant sugar attraction to you. But if you
Like ants like sugar. I get it.
yeah, and so they come for it, and there's a lot of sugar.
But like,
This is a rich vein for
There's
the
an
ant.
ant inside.
It's gonna steal my
Just
treats.
step on it.
Well, that would be rude.
It's
You
trespassing.
can't treat your guests like that.
It's not paying rent.
That's true.
Ants
True.
do just spawn in your house out of nowhere.
That's true.
That's true. Indeed. If any ants got in
Oh,
here,
yeah.
it would be disastrous. I just think they're being a little bit dramatic. All right? They're being like, if ants got in here, the
It's
building
over.
would crumble.
One
I
ant
don't
and it's done.
think so.
One ant and the whole operation unravels. Hey girl, what you good? What's a cella?
Same
Piece of
musical.
cake.
as
Oh
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah.
Wow, we got nothing new to say here. Iced cream?
A harp and some maracas are
Oh.
lined up here. They're so exquisitely crafted. I can't tell from looking if they are sweets or the real thing. I'd like to touch them, but that would go against the rules of preserving the crime scene.
Keep your hands off them. I already checked. They're real instruments.
Dad just licked a maraca.
Spiders just spawn in your bed, at least in mine. I hate that for you. I'm fine with the spiders spawning up in, like, the corners where they're not bothering nobody. You spawn in my bed, it's fucking over.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either.
I'm not a fan.
But if you can't tell by looking, how did you know they were real without touching them?
Indeed. I didn't touch them. Not with my hands, that is.
What a king.
He put his dick on him.
All right.
1! I get 3 per stream. It was so lined up. I couldn't not. It was so perfectly set up. It would have been malpractice to not take it.
Malpractice?
Comedic malpractice, yeah.
Oh my.
That's right.
She medical on my mal till I practice.
Okay. Gregory's also considering
Surely not.
that thing.
No, I'm overthinking it. I know he's always considering that thing.
He's always thinking about bad thing. So, I'm right. Yeah. Okay. I want to push this guy in.
What are you investigating exactly?
That is a rich...
Comedical malpractice. I like that.
Sir, I'm testing the water in the fountain for foreign matter, sir. Are you looking for antimatter in the... I'm looking for exotic negative energy matter here in this fountain.
Exotic matter in this fountain right now. Have you found anything?
Have you found anything?
It seems there's both chocolate and sherbet mixed in with the fountain water. It matches the chocolate from Jeff Masters' room and the sherbet that melted in Isaac Dover's room. They all share the same composition.
The water fountain circulates through the streams that flow from each of the 4 rooms.
So it does. That's what those are. I didn't clock that.
I didn't clock that either.
These things. Little rivers.
Perhaps the melted sherbet flowed into the fountain.
Sorry, what is sherbet a different thing?
So, I'm gonna be so real.
Were you wondering
I have
the same
no
thing?
fucking clue. Sherbet is like, I just know that like sherbet lemons are like hard candy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's just ice cream?
From water, sugar, and it's... So it sounds kind of like
Like
a snow cone with a little bit of...
but with a little bit of, it's like if a snow cone and ice cream had a baby.
Yeah.
It
Preparation.
is similar to sorbet.
Commercially produced sherbet in the U.S. is defined... Okay.
Okay,
I don't
whatever.
One or more optional... As a frozen product containing one or more optional dairy products. Optional, also. It's sherbet, not... Sherbet. Oh, sherbet? Oh my god. It is.
Oh!
Often referred to... So, here's the thing.
So here's the thing.
Sherbet, often referred to as sherbet in the United States. So we're doing an Americanism.
So, what is the truth?
What is the truth?
What's the difference?
The U.S. Sherbet.
But is sherbet something different in the UK?
I think it's I don't think so. I think it's just Americans just
Canada's got its own definition. Hold on.
Yeah, definition.
Sherbet with an sherbet is defined as frozen food other than ice cream or milk made from or ice milk, whatever that is, made from a milk product. A typical Canadian sherbet may contain water, sweetening agent, fruit or fruit juice, citric or whatever tartaric acids, food flavoring, preparation, food coloring, whatever.
No, so sherbet and sherbet are the same. I think this is just Americans and me also thinking that there was an extra R in there.
No, but there's definitely like a UK like sherbet lemons or whatever.
Let's see. What is the crowd saying? I don't know what sherbet is. No, have Americans been pronouncing it wrong?
Sherbet and sorbet are pretty similar. Yeah, that tracks.
I thought one was more yogurt-like and one was more like ice cream. I think that is ice cream versus gelato.
Yeah.
Also, then we're getting sorbet is a different than sherbet. Sherbet. Sorbet doesn't have dairy.
Yes, it does say that up at the top. It's similar to, but distinct from sorbet, which lacks dairy.
Gotcha. Okay. Interdesk. The more you know. We learned something here today.
All right.
Sherbet lemon, I know from Good Omens, and it seemed like a hard candy. Ooh. No.
Yeah, they're like I don't know.
I don't know. Ice creams. I can't get into these woods right now.
I can't get into these woods right now. He says, scrolling down the article.
It's all just amounts of milk, I think, is the main difference, right? Or like amount of fat in the milk fat. Probably creamy lemon if they're called sherbet lemon.
Can't remember. Anyway. These are like ice cream sculptures.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So they put a little...
But it's crazy that hard chocolate and ice cream have the same composition, is what they're saying.
Yeah. Well, milk chocolate? No, still nothing.
Hard chocolate made like...
Yeah, no, it's still nothing.
The rules are...
The rules are broken.
Yeah.
Perhaps the melted sherbet flowed into the fountain.
Wow. Just rivers and valleys of sherbet. Welcome to Candyland.
Yeah, Willy Wonka ass.
Also, someone's blood was detected as well.
Great.
So the fountain's a biohazard.
Yeah, awesome. And it's flowing all around the mansion.
Great. What are you saying? How could there have been blood in the fountain?
Really, Kat? I thought that it was the same because Masters also said that the sherbet and the chocolate tasted the same.
Yeah, but he has fucked up taste.
He does have fucked up taste. My mistake. My apologies.
My apologies. Also, doing good, Breeze. Thanks for asking. I have sent a copy of a draft of my thesis to my supervisor, so I am like... The end is mashallah and inshallah and all that, God willing. The end is nigh. I don't know. As a forensic officer at a murder scene, I figured you'd want to be told about the candy before the blood. Yeah, what's up?
Detective Bad, please think back to our investigation of the crime scene. Detective Bad, please look at the crime scene carefully once more. Bloodstain that should have remained at the crime scene has disappeared.
Oh yeah, the torn out bit.
No, but Masters makes chocolate, which is where the body was found, which is what's in the fountain with the blood. Oh, but you're right. It was him and yeah, no, intellectual fan. I think that you're right. Because it wasn't Master's dessert and the victims that were the same. It was Gustavia and the victims that were the same.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused.
I'll be so real. I've had a hard time processing much of the new information we've gotten in the last 2-3 hours. I thought he meant the composition was a match to each dessert individual. Poorly written.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. I did that.
Good. I definitely didn't get any reports about the bloodstain being cleaned up.
The blood disappeared from the crime scene. Also, part of the treasure chest was missing too. Perhaps the blood in the fountain belongs to this person, the victim.
The victim. Let's run a comparison with the blood on the murder weapon.
I like that little sound.
It's a match. The blood in the fountain is Dover's.
I wonder why the criminals spilled the victim's. Fuck. Hold on. I wonder why the criminal spilled the victim's blood into the fountain.
Disposal.
These angel statues look like they're eating chocolate fondue. Chocolate fondue.
Fondue. Fondue. He got that fondue.
He got that fondue.
It would seem these angel statues are also Pierre Hoquet's works. As expected, they're very well made. Looks just like the real thing.
What, real angels? Yeah. They're flirting.
I mean, you can't convince me otherwise.
So, you've seen a real angel before, Detective Bad?
I'm looking at one
I'm looking at one
now.
right now.
Defense attorneys. Always the first to find fault with everything.
He said, play in this space. Bad said, will you play in this space with me? Can you suspend your disbelief for a moment?
And Gregory's like, damn, bitch, I've been trying to flirt with you this whole time. This is just how we are. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Perhaps that was wrong of me?
Play in this space, Gregory. He's trying to flirt with you. Also, I like the way the guy looks like a chest buster or something.
Alien ass.
Alien ass? Hey, have you found anything? Oh.
Raymond. Can we talk for a bit? I want to talk about your future at the what are those? At the firm.
At the firm. The agency.
I want to talk about your future here at the firm.
Do we want to take a snacky break?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right, and we are back.
Raymond, could we talk for a bit?
Sure thing, Mr. Edgeworth. Fire away.
Raymond, have you noticed anything about the case? Any ideas what to do?
A lot, actually. I've been dying to talk about this.
Aww.
Mr. Dover's body was found in Mr. Masters' room.
Even.
There he goes. Yep, internalize. Oh, okay, gotcha. And we found the murder weapon, that rock salt lamp, in Miss Delicious' Gandy Castle. Miss Delicious's desserts aren't so dreamy anymore, huh?
Yes, you're right.
And Kate looks sad too.
I asked you to note, not to dote.
Huh? Did I do something wrong?
I'm getting a little worried about your future.
Is a man not allowed to want? What?
Is a man not allowed to yearn, Gregory?
What is wrong, Gregory?
Can a man not yearn?
Must a man ignore all he desires? Must a man not want and yearn?
This case was your first investigation, huh, Raymond?
Yes! And I've been taking memos on everything that's happening. It's truly an inspiration to be investigating with you, Mr. Edgeworth.
You aiming to be an attorney? Yeah! Defense attorneys are heroes of justice who help those in need. The moment I saw how amazing Mr. Edgeworth was in court, I decided to be his apprentice. But detectives also defend people. Why don't you wanna...
Bad, what are you doing?
Why don't you...
trying to recruit?
Why don't you wanna... Detectives are pretty cool though, right?
Don't you think?
Don't you wanna be a detective?
No, you guys suck.
You got boo!
Boo, we hate cops.
I'll take it. If Gregory hadn't died next year, Raymond would respect women. Perhaps a very interesting alternate timeline.
See, I don't know. I'm feeling aggro today, so I won't make a comment on that, or else I'm gonna cry.
Don't talk about my boy like that.
Don't talk about her.
Like, everyone in chat saying their opinion immediately, I'm like, you're wrong.
Shut up.
Shut up. You're wrong, and in fact, shut up. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know.
I don't know what's with me today.
I don't know what's wrong with me today. I want to fight.
Look, sometimes you just want to fight.
I want to fight.
It's perfectly natural.
Thank you.
Everyone wants to just get into a little tussle sometimes. We've all been there.
I had a moment at work where there were a couple of regulars sitting at the bar, and they were talking about another bar on the same street that had like an incident happen at it, where a patron and the bartender got into a little tussle. And he was like, "Why doesn't that happen here? Like, ha ha ha! You guys are so boring. Why doesn't that happen here?" And I straight up was like,
I don't let it.
I was like, "Are you sure?"
I don't let it happen. Me personally.
I was like, "We can get into a tussle if that's what you're aiming for."
Do you want? I want to fight. Do you want to fight? I want to fight. Do you want to fight?
I was like, if you're,
Are we gonna fight?
If you're looking to get into, if you're
You've heard of? Are we gonna kiss? Now get ready for. Are we gonna fight?
Yeah.
But I already have my heart set on becoming a defense attorney.
Sorry.
Is that so? Well, good luck then.
Oh,
He also wants.
He wants a boy.
I want a boy.
I want a boy.
Why does Gregory
Get a boy.
get a boy? I also.
wait, no, he's like, no, wait, because it's like, there's a whole like chain of command, right? Like Von
Boy is
Karma.
on the bottom.
No. Von Karma has a boy.
Karma boy.
I'm Von Karma's boy.
Yeah.
I also want a boy. I want to be in charge of someone. The defense attorney has a boy.
He needs a weird girl.
He needs a weird. Exactly.
needs
No,
a weird
that's
girl.
what I'm trying to say. He wants a weird girl
He
in the form of a boy.
He formed the Yatagarasu because he didn't have the.
He had to make his
He
own.
had to make his own weird girl.
Yeah,
And he
and she
chose
came out
wrong.
weird. She came out weird, all right. Oops.
Oops.
Fucking took on a whole nother identity. It's pretty peak weird girl, I think.
Yeah, agree. Perhaps Detective Bad wants an apprentice too.
Tired of being at the bottom of the food chain. I mean,
Have you
Right.
seen my badge?
maybe. Hey, you want this?
Hey, you want this?
You want this?
Can you reach it? Can you reach it?
Fucked up.
That's the attorney's badge I've been yearning
Jump for
for. I'll get one too. You'll see.
The scale engraved on this badge represents truth and fairness. You shouldn't just aim at getting one of these badges. You should aim at becoming an attorney that wouldn't put this badge to shame.
Yeah.
I, too, need to set an example as a venerable attorney for him to follow.
Be a good role model. All right.
Is there a... Can we look at the plaque?
Ah. Plaque? That's the stuff that goes on your teeth.
I saw a TikTok that was like, women in STEM. What's next? Meningitis.
stupid.
Ah!
I love
It
it though.
made me laugh so fucking hard. Meningitis.
Oh man. Anyway,
The owner of the works in each room are being written on this notice board.
don't fucking clean it off. Don't take my.
Fuck the enamel clean off.
You won't get meningitis that way.
Yeah. I think I'm mixing up meningitis with gingivitis.
Or I am also.
Or we both are, perhaps.
We might both be. I don't know.
Wait, what the fuck is meningitis then?
I think you're right. Gingivitis is the mouth
Gingivitis
thing.
is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
mouth
yeah,
one. Meningitis. Men do not go ingitis.
yeah. Anyway,
Fuck the enamel clean off.
that was a good one.
That was such making Spark Brushel interesting was, I think, probably our greatest achievement.
I think so. Who else could take
Who else could?
that bitch
Yeah,
and make him into what we have?
agreed.
We made him.
We made him.
As a journalist,
Yeah.
we made him. That it sounds
Yeah,
like
it
a
sounds
different
bad.
thing.
I've read that. From the
Oh,
left.
it's-
Yeah, from the left, Mr. Master, Mr. Gustavia, Miss Delicia, and Mr. Dover. I love that they always say Delicia's first name. Everyone gets their last name, and it's like, Miss Delicia. Her name is Miss Scones.
Yeah.
Show her some respect.
Show her some respect.
Incidentally, it would seem that the board is also made of candy.
But there's also some... I'm just saying, because I feel like people would... Like, I guess younger kids and stuff would sometimes call my mom, like, Miss First Name.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that sometimes that's just something, like, you do affectionately to, like, role model women in your life or
She
something.
may have also just said it. Be
Maybe,
like,
that's true.
I'm Mrs. Delicia.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did this one too,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
delicious.
yeah. Do they plan to eat all this stuff when the contest is over?
I hope so. No food waste.
I thought we did everything.
I think we did. Oh, we didn't talk to her, I don't think.
Oh no, I fear we didn't. Miss Hall, come to investigate today.
I think it's more associated
Yeah,
with-
that's what
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
thinking.
That's why I was saying, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
as I was like, she just gets a first name? What the hell?
Right, I see, Interesting. Miss Scones was my mother. Call me Delicia. Yeah.
Monsieur Edgeworth. I apologize for my disgraceful behavior earlier.
Kate. She still looks a bit down.
What Master said earlier must have been a real shock to her.
I've prepared the photo I took of the desserts during the semifinals. Please, take a look.
Oh.
Oh. Gorge.
What is this bird? What is this bird? What kind of bird is that?
A phoenix.
A phoenix.
Wow.
Wow. What do they call that? A fucking cameo?
Oh.
Yeah, no, not foreshadowing.
Wow, Delicia's cake is so cute.
Monsieur Master also praised the design of Delicia's work very highly. Messieurs Gustavia and Dover's works gave him high praise for both taste and design, but Monsieur Master said it felt like he was eating the exact same thing twice.
They do look similar.
Which?
The unicorn and the bird.
A little bit.
The flowers and the tail
Right,
and the
I can
beak
see
is
red.
the horn.
But they tasted the same. Was
That
Oh,
I
but-
mean, they're
Is
so
he
we're saying
blindfolded?
they're similar
yeah,
in general.
yeah. That much I'm happy with. I think they should have brought up that Manfred Von Karma's granddaughter is a dog named Phoenix in these games.
I agree. I think that they should bring up that he has a granddaughter more.
Generally
In
speaking,
fact.
yeah. That we may never forget.
Yeah.
that he does indeed fuck. You do?
But it seems their desserts had completely different tastes for the finals.
Was there anything else that was different between the finals and the semifinals?
It's nothing major, but there was something. During the contest, Monsieur Gustavia's son always came by to see him, but there was no sign of him at the finals.
His son came to visit? I wonder if there's any significance behind that. Would you mind leaving this photo with me?
Certainly. Anything to aid in the investigation. And here's the recipe book that contains the special drug for curing taste disorders.
That angel looks familiar. We saw that on a painting, maybe? In that painting, there was an angel?
No, can't
Remember?
tell.
It was like a bajillion years ago.
Yeah. All will be made clear, I'm sure.
That cover
Aha.
looks familiar.
Yeah, nice.
Wasn't this framed in Master's room?
Since it's also the prize for the contest, we put it out on display.
Did we know that?
I don't think we did.
So the contest prize, Angel's recipe,
I think we did.
wasn't just a recipe for desserts?
I think we knew that they were getting a recipe or something, I
Yeah.
guess, some sort of document, but I don't
Yeah.
think we knew it was this specifically.
That's right. We've informed the participants, but it seems you all don't know yet.
The participants knew about the true contents of the angel's recipe. Miss Hall, please tell me all you know about the angel's recipe. So the angel's recipe contains the formula for the drug.
Yes, it's a recipe book for new drugs that haven't been released to the public
So
yet.
that can't be allowed.
Not allowed.
That can't.
That is not legal.
Not FDA approved. Where
So
is
they're
the
cooking
FDA?
meth.
Yeah. Tell you what, it's the 80s. This is peak Ronald Reagan neoliberal slashing of regulations. We're getting rid of no regulations anymore. That's when it started, I think.
I believe it.
70s, 80s, close enough. Thanks, Reagan. That's insane.
That's not allowed.
That can't be allowed.
That can't be allowed.
If sold to a pharmaceutical company, I'm sure it would fetch a substantial price.
Okay, I have to suspend my disbelief.
Why is something like that a prize in the contest?
Monsieur Master is the only heir to the chairman of the Master Group.
Master Group? Is that like a Master Sword? That name sounds familiar.
They're a pharmaceutical company who deal in a wide range of products.
There we go. Big Pharma.
Big Pharma.
At it again. Also, this man, Mr. Master, appears to be a Big Pharma heir.
Mm-hmm.
His money is not food money. It is pharma money.
I don't know why this didn't come up before.
You right? Where has this information
Where
been?
has this been?
So why are you giving away this book of secret drugs? The book of forbidden drugs.
They've become big news recently with the release of Cold Killer X.
Wow, okay, it's all coming together.
Wow.
Wow.
I often use the cold killer products.
But I've never once seen you with a cold. Yeah,
It's 'cause
why
of
do
the
you
product.
think? It's because of the product. I would like to hear more about the master group. Did Mr. Master not want to follow in his parents' footsteps?
Monsieur Master wanted to bring joy to people with his desserts.
He brought joy to people by making drugs free. But okay.
His parents also wanted him to become a great pastry chef and supported him. When his parents died, the recipe book was left to him as his inheritance.
Wait, so these aren't even new? These are just drugs that we've known about for like 40 years? And somehow has never been... I'm stem lording. I need to stop. It's not even stem lording. It's just like, this isn't... Japanifornia. Japanifornia, everybody. And Walter White.
Why would he give away a memento of his parents as a prize in the contest?
There were always people who were after it, something which troubled Monsieur Master. But just giving away the memento would have been disrespectful to his parents. So he decided to pass it over to someone he acknowledged.
And the member of the master group. And the members of the master group approved of that. Information about new drugs being passed on to outsiders.
Of course they objected. That's why Delisha participated in the contest. On the order of the master group, she was requested to win the championship.
Rigged.
Rigged. You knew Delisha's true identity from the start?
Yes. In order for her to win, I told her Monsieur Master's tastes and preferences.
Why did you help her?
I helped her in order to protect Monsieur Master and the master group. If the drug recipes were given to another company, he would be reprimanded by the board. I wanted to return the recipes to the company in a way that Monsieur Master would accept.
So it was due to Miss Hall's help that Delisha was able to reach the finals. Speaking of which, Mr. Dover wasn't a pastry chef either.
I don't think so, Queen. That's right.
Oh, sorry.
Speaking of which, Mr. Dover wasn't a pastry chef either. He sure did well to make it to the finals, considering he's just a sculptor.
Yes, for him to be able to make such fine desserts despite being a sculptor?
From the sherbet sculptures he made for the finals, it's clear to see he has great talent, but you really have made that by himself?
That is all I know. Is there anything else I can do to help?
To save Mr. Master, she's trying to help as much as she can. May we perhaps have some more of that tea from yesterday, please, Miss Hall? I'm sure that would help us get on with the investigation.
Yeah, I'd like some of Kate's tea too.
Right! Understood! I'll be back in a minute.
Kate looks a bit better now.
We've gathered information about all the contestants. And yet we still haven't heard Gustavia's side of the story.
He's still KO'd. Oh no, that's the future time where he's KO'd.
That reminds me. Why did you enter Mr. Dover's room, Mr. Gustavia?
Well, that was because...
So yeah, again! Do it again!
Silence, ignoramus. You are not to give that attorney the tiniest hint of information. What exactly was he doing in Mr. Dover's room? And moreover, something is odd about his semi-final entry. Pastry chef bad at design, and a sculptor skilled only at designing. It would have been extremely difficult for either of them to win the contest alone. Could it be that Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover's connection is... Detective Bad. We have reason to suspect that the actions of Dame Gustavia.
Yeah.
It is imperative that we find a way to contact him at once.
You?
That's probably...
Yeah.
This conversation is most interesting.
Yeah. So wait, why did they go through the trouble of setting up an entire rigged contest if they could just write over the drug race book if it's so important? None of...
No. Jeff Masters has a dream. Okay? He has a dream, and he's like, I want to give the book to people who I feel deserve it. And she's like, King, there's drugs in there. And he's like, the best pastry chef of all time will get my drug book. Hooray! And she's like, but he won't be dissuaded. And so she had to rig the contest. That's what I got gleaned from it, at least. Is that he was like, had dreams. And yeah.
Why is this the only book in the world that has these drugs listed in them is my biggest question. Are these proprietary? Did they develop them in-house? I don't know.
I didn't say that. Von Karma!
Oops. Something about you won't be talking to Mr. Gustavia.
Yeah. I've already conducted my interrogation of him. It is not necessary for him to speak any further, especially to a mere defense attorney.
Asteroid, hello. Thank you for the follow. So glad to have you. Happy time zone.
But I will answer your questions in that fool's place. It seems Von Karma intends to prevent me from meeting Gustavia in person. I understand. In that case, I have but one thing to ask of you. Yes? I would like to know the relationship between Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover.
Are they lovers?
Are they lovers?
Let's debate this topic. Debate this topic!
Are
Mr. Gustavia, lovers?
I'd be debating if men are lovers every single goddamn day of my life.
I dare say I dedicate my life to trying to figure it out.
Gustavia and Dover's relationship. It's obvious the only relationship they had was that they happened to participate in the same contest. That's it? There is nothing more to say.
Oh yeah, you can go later today, right?
Yeah.
Cool. What? How are we supposed to understand anything from so little?
We want Von Karma to divulge the truth. We have no choice but to present evidence. It's all too obvious that he's hiding something.
Was it like 2 text boxes?
Yeah. Are you sure Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover aren't linked in some way?
God bless you.
Do not interrupt me with your baseless allegations. If we were in court right now, I'd have you held in contempt.
From just that, I don't think you could, but... I don't think Von Karma has that kind of authority, though.
Von Karma is famous for having even the judges wrapped around his finger.
Wrapped around his finger, you say? Wearing the judge like a ring. Pop. What? That's insane!
Seems like it won't be easy to go against him in court. Prosecutor Von Karma, please continue your argument. It may have been a coincidence that the two participated in the same contest. However, you can't say for sure that they weren't connected. Defense attorney, how many times must I tell you? If you have no evidence to challenge my argument, be silent. I'll be silent for now, then. Do I need to show evidence of a link between Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover? Your mouth may be silent, but your eyes tell me everything. What is it you want to say?
Looking for a while. Did they eat any sweets?
Cool.
Is that what you asked? I don't think I did, but I appreciate that anyway.
Yeah.
I think I just said how's it going, happy time zone and all that. But yeah, happy to have you. Thanks for chiming in.
Does he want me to speak or be silent? It would seem Von Karma does not want us to know Gustavia and Dover's real connection.
Oh yeah, happy time zone is our way of saying hello, good day, but in a general way. Because is it evening for you? Is it day? Oh. Maybe the connection between those two puts the prosecution at a disadvantage?
Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover should have something in common.
Have you played these games before, Asteroid?
I should enlighten Von Karma on this fact.
So we're just presenting, I guess.
Yeah. I think it's the picture of the desserts.
That's what I was thinking, because
Not those desserts. The other desserts.
Oh, these ones.
Yeah.
Gustavia and Dover's. Right. Oh, yeah, no, I do see what you mean, though, about the similarities. Like, it's... The whole like, fruit and flower thing at the bottom is, like, the same, but rotated or something. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Objection!
Prosecutor Von Karma, I'd like you to look at these desserts. The desserts were made for the contest semifinals. Don't you think these two have a particularly impressive design? Just what are you getting at? These two desserts were made by Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover. I wouldn't exactly call Mr. Gustavia's design skills praiseworthy.
Well, okay, that's... Hold on.
No, but that's the thing, is that when we talked to him,
Oh,
he
his
was
skills.
like, I can't do it.
Right, yes.
And so that's what we're saying.
No, we're not saying this isn't praiseworthy,
Yeah.
but that his skills otherwise.
Generally, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's why that's suspicious.
Yeah.
And yet, for the semifinals, he was able to produce something comparable to Mr. Dover's. Furthermore, these two desserts have the exact same flavor.
What are you doing, bub? Brrr. Just sitting. Okay.
What are you trying to say?
They're in cahoots.
I'm saying it's possible they collaborated with each other on their entries. Prosecutor Von Karma, please take a closer look at the desserts. At first glance, they may look completely different.
No, Salem. No garbage. He wants some garbage.
But even though the designs are different, it's clear they were made from the same materials.
Cake?
Is that so?
Don't bite the wires now. What are you doing?
Same flavor and composition. It's impossible to dismiss their similarity as coincidence. The very existence of these two desserts points to a link between Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover. Since you already know this much, I'll tell you the truth. Huh! Did Von Karma know about their collaboration? However, what I'm about to say is not going to help your case at all. You want to know about Gustavia and Dover's connection so badly, I'll tell you. Last night, when I interrogated Gustavia, he told me about his connection with Dover. Until the day before the finals, they worked on their desserts together. You knew about their cooperation all this time, didn't you? Why would you conceal the truth? I would appreciate if you didn't sully my reputation. Until I explain my points in court, I avoid giving away unnecessary details. I was merely saving you time. How can he act like this and keep the truth from us? King, just be glad you're not getting tased, okay? His concealment of the truth is something I simply cannot ignore.
Wait until you see the taser he's concealing.
You don't feel a spark between us, Pookie? Hold on, let me grab my taser.
All right, another 2 text box debate.
Seems you knew about their real connection all along. Why did you hide it from us?
I'm just silly goose.
I would never divulge information to a mere insect such as yourself so easily. I'm not a fool like that detective, after all.
I was just doing things
My way! Yeah.
I thought that said defiled. It's like,
Because you defiled me.
What?
You did what to you?
He did what, bro?
To gain information?
Oh,
No less?
fuck.
He fucked you for your intel? Nice.
Nice.
Get it.
It was because you defied me that he gained this information in the first place.
It's like a torrid love affair between 2 rival spies. Think about it. Okay.
Last night. That was after Mr. Dover's sculptures had melted, right? Yes. Afterwards, I went to interrogate Gustavia personally.
interrogated by Von Karma? Sounds scary.
Knowing Mr. Gustavia, I feel like he probably tried to meditate through the interrogation. The moment he closed his eyes, I snapped my fingers like so. Show him that no one remains silent in front of me. And
I
did
was
that
wondering.
have any effect? Because of that, I was able to get a perfect confession about his connection with Dover. Why do you think Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover collaborated? Why? Because Gustavia had poor design sense and Dover was a novice at baking. Without the help of each other, they would never have made it through a single round. If so, what was their mutual goal? Why cooperate until the finals? Finals will be fought on our own merits, Gustavia said, and he ended their collaboration. Gustavia's goal was to obtain the title of the world's greatest pastry chef. It seems his pride as a pastry chef went out in the end.
Victory in the finals would certainly have been hollow had he cheated.
So he believes that their cooperation only went as far as the semifinals.
Won't somebody please think of the sanctity of the dessert contest to get the drug book?
Yeah!
Won't somebody please think of the sanctity?
But what if it really continued through the finals? Prosecutor Von Karma, could you explain their cooperation in a little more detail? Very well. Concerning your statements about Mr. Gustavia's designs, I've no objections to that.
I have no objections either. He's got no sense of style.
Get him! Get him, Ray!
Get his ass.
When I saw him attempting to fashion my likeness with candy. Just thinking about it disgusts me.
An imperfection.
I actually liked his candy crafting, though.
A novice pastry chef, and one with no sense of design. It's only natural such pathetic specimens would associate with each other.
Sounds like eugenics, King.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Look
I
at
mean,
it.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Like,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
I mean-
100%. They cooperated on the day before, but not the day itself? That seems highly unnatural, don't you think? What I'm saying is only the truth. How unnatural it is matters not.
Okay, gay rights? No, because that makes it sound like I also agree with that, which I don't. So I'm gonna do a little Northern Line and be like, no, I didn't want to. No, never mind. It sounds like something. Okay. Because people who disagree with being gay say it's unnatural.
Yeah,
I'm assuming he believes it may also be unnatural.
100%.
But he's saying it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, that's his whole shtick. He's gay and homophobic.
Yes.
He's like, it's unnatural, but I'm gonna do it
But I'm gonna do it anyway, yeah.
And it's only fine when I do it.
Yes. Yeah.
And I believe that.
And I believe that.
But weren't you unnaturally concealing that very same truth just a minute ago? There must have been a reason he hid this fact from us. Mr. Master said Mr. Dover was the favorite to win at the finals.
Which means he must have still been cooperating with Mr. Gustavia at the time, right?
Yes, that is what I believe. I must have evidence that proves they still cooperated during the finals.
I want to take a look at this for a minute. Because they're both in the one room. Okay, so that's gonna be nothing. But they cooperated.
Those are the semifinals.
Yeah, we're looking at the finals.
Dover's sherbet was delicious,
Yes.
except for the liar. Maybe that's it, is that it tasted good.
Gustavia he was the one that could make it taste good.
Yeah.
And Dover was the one that could make it look good, right?
Yeah. And we don't know what Gustavia's final looked like,
Right.
so we need to go off of Dover's final.
Right. So this then, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say not to that text box.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even... Oops, that's okay. First...
Irrelevant. Youch.
Ooh.
Ooh. Such a boring interruption. He's laughing at me.
Don't laugh at me! Alright, if you want to know, I'll tell you that last night, Connection, because head poor design, not opposite baking.
There.
Easy. Easy when you don't do it wrong.
You said that Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover did not collaborate during the finals? That's strange. Alicia testified that Dover's sherbet was most delicious. Being a novice chef, I doubt he could have done that all by himself. Perhaps the two of them cooperated during the finals as well? Defense attorney, how many times do I have to tell you? Delicia Scone's subjective opinion cannot be admitted as evidence. There is still a chance that a novice chef could make something tasty. My wife is an amateur.
You're what?
Yet her cooking rivals that of world-class chefs.
Wife
alert! Wife reveal!
I need the real wife reveal.
reveal!
Show me her.
Show me her. Wow.
I mean,
Who married this man?
let's be real, it's his beard.
I mean, yes.
I mean, yes.
I mean, yes.
I mean, yes. We all know
yes.
this.
We all know this. Who married
I need to know who I need to know though.
married
Still,
him?
who did it? Who did the damn thing?
Who did that? Who did
Who
the
did the
thing?
damn? Who did the thing?
Who did the thing?
Who did that thing? Who did that
Who
thing?
did that thing?
Who did him?
God. I know I joke, but like, forever.
The rest till death do you part? No way.
No way.
Ish.
How was that not a subjective opinion? And she stays in the kitchen. Classic Von Karma
Classic.
wife.
I mean, look. I mean, we knew this.
we do.
We know this.
We knew. Why am I surprised? I knew this.
Literally, as soon as like we went through the little thing with his gay call, I was like,
Yeah.
we already know this.
We already know this.
Why am I surprised by that?
Yeah.
It's just been so long.
I know.
Arranged marriage?
Man. Moreover, even if you take that, sorry, I can't get over the fact that he's a married man. That's fucking crazy.
Who did that freak?
Who did that?
Girl, do less.
Oh my.
You deserve
Girl,
better.
Get help.
You deserve more. Do less.
Get help. Girl, run.
Girl, run. Get out of there.
Moreover, even if you take this pharmacist's testimony to be true, it changes nothing. He also mentioned that a part of his sherbet was very salty, which means you can hardly call his entry for the finals perfect. Ugh! Yeah, I wish that you hadn't given me that mental image.
I have a mental image that I want to share, but I won't, but it would be funny. My perfect cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which voice? In his voice?
In his voice.
Oh, okay.
Well, because otherwise we're mixing.
I know. I was gonna be like. I mean, they do kind of give similar energies.
They do
though.
give similar energies.
They do actually kind of.
They're both
serve-
dripped up and evil.
Yeah. And they're also like complete freaks.
Yeah.
Dripped up, evil, complete freak. My perfect cock.
There it is. We got another one. Hey, have fun. Sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah, you'll enjoy the stream, but watch out.
but watch out. What? No more objections to my perfect cock.
My perfect penis.
Penis. Is there no way I can prove their collaboration?
Collab. Mr. Edgeworth? There's something that's been bugging me.
What is it?
The desserts Mr. Dover made for the finals would have taken a long time to make, right?
Indeed. They were frozen sculptures, after all.
How would he have had the time to sculpt it after it was frozen? Let alone help Mr. Gustavia with his design as well. The way I see it, just waiting for the sherbet to freeze would have used up all his time. Just how was he able to make those sherbet sculptures?
Yeah, why haven't we been asking this? Right? Facts. Why haven't we been asking this question? Oh, I love that sprite
Yeah, right?
so much.
His little uwu. His little uwu sprite.
Raymond, you may have a promising future after all. Thanks to you, I've noticed one more possibility.
Say, oh, that was a good one. Shit, better internalize
Yeah.
it. Boom.
That's right. Mr. Dover's sherbet needed time to freeze properly. The contest time limit would not have been enough. The method Mr. Dover used to make his sherbet within the time limit was he prepared it in advance.
Or, oh no, but they did
found
melt.
it in the fountain, yeah.
So then, yeah, prepare it in advance. Yeah, advanced, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
If the sherbet was prepared in advance, all he'd need to do was sculpt it. You. Just what are you mumbling about? Please excuse me. I've finally realized. Your earlier view was correct.
The year of realizing things. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth?
What are you doing?
Oh. So you're finally admitting defeat. No. All I am admitting to is the truth of one of your statements. Dover and Gustavia's collaboration lasted only until the day before the finals. It is exactly as you said. They only cooperated until the day before the finals. Sculptures in Mr. Dover's room were all made out of sherbet. Such an amount would most likely need to be left overnight to freeze, which means Mr. Gustavia prepared Mr. Dover's sherbet in advance the day before. That's right. You realize Gustavia's cooperation ended the day before the finals.
I wonder if he, like, made everything except the lyre strings, and then Dover made the strings and they were garbage. That's why they were salty. Or whatever.
Then why did Mr. Dover not help Mr. Gustavia in return? The views of the dead are of no concern to me. Goes hard.
That goes pretty hard.
That goes pretty hard.
I recognize bars when I hear them.
If you weren't going to answer that, I'll need to get in touch with Mr. Gustavia himself. Or was your interrogation not quite as thorough as your claim? You ingrate! You dare mock me!
Na boo boo.
That was not my intention, but I do have a problem with your attitude.
I didn't mean to, but yes.
But now that you mention it,
I
yeah,
am actually.
you are a bitch.
And I hate you.
I want you to give us a clear reason why we can't speak to Mr. Gustavia in person. A clear reason? Gustavia and Dover's collaboration has no bearing on this case. You claim their collaboration is irrelevant? If Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover's relationship had turned sour, it could serve as a motive for murder. You're saying that Gustavia and Dover's collaboration was linked to the motive for the murder. If that were the case, why did he not conceal it? After all, we found out about this collaboration from Gustavia himself. You really are a lawyer. Show us evidence that gives us reason to suspect Gustavia. Only one of Mr. Gustavia's actions has been suspicious so far. Doubtless Von Karma already knows of this fact. This could be a trap by Von Karma. What's wrong, defense attorney? Not going to answer. But I mustn't back down now. Mr. Gustavia sneaked into Mr. Dover's room. His reasons for this are currently unclear. But the fact he has secretly entered the victim's room is reason enough to suspect him. If that's the extent of it, I can dispel those doubts. I knew it. Was it all a trap after all? I was intending to save this for the courtroom, but I'll make a special exception. We wouldn't want to prolong the trial with unnecessary information, would we? Take a look at this.
Family?
Gay people?
Gay people real?
This is a photo of Gustavia and Dover and their sons.
Gay
Wow,
people real!
gay people real.
Let's hear it for gay people, everybody.
Wow.
Wow. Love
Wow.
wins.
Love
well, I guess
wins.
they died. So
One of them did.
love kills.
Love kills.
Whoops.
And I know that it means they're this game
It's
means
passion.
their respective sons,
Oh.
but
I'm choosing not to
I'm choosing.
understand.
I'm
choosing not to pick that
believe
up. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's love wins.
Love wins. Gay wrongs, like murder. I have to support it.
I have to support it. Stavia entered Dover's room in order to steal this photo. Steal the photo? What a pair they make.
I kind of love that for them.
It seems their sons attended the same elementary school.
Yeah, boring. No, yeah, of course they did, because they're married.
siblings.
They're siblings. Why would they go to a different school?
Apparently, he thought he'd be suspected if people found out he and Dover were acquainted, were married. Yes, just like you're doing now. Ugh. There is nothing suspicious about Gustavia's actions. No room for argument.
It's like when like two profs are married, but they have different last names, so like you never know.
So you never find out.
Yeah.
Except I always find out.
I found out.
No! He's still adamant on not letting us meet with Mr. Gustavia. I have an investigation to return to. I have no more time to waste on the likes of you.
Curse that Von Karma, calling us a waste of time.
Why I
oughta? What should we do? Mr. Edgeworth, at this rate, Master Jeff will be...
Von Karma is busy. Sorry. I think I've told this before, but when Claire is working with one of the kids that she works with, and he wants to pet a dog, she goes, "Dog is busy."
Oh, dog is busy.
Dog is busy. And there was one time that he wanted to pick up rocks from the ground. But they were like rocks are busy.
Rocks are busy.
Rocks are busy. Von Karma is busy.
Von Karma is busy.
Von Karma's busy. Okay. Von Karma's busy.
Oh.
She pulls that out a lot.
Yeah.
Any like bucket is busy.
Bucket is busy.
Garbage truck is busy.
Bucket of Orbeez is busy.
Bucket of Orbeez is busy. They're busy, okay?
They're busy.
And it works it works like a charm.
I love that.
Yeah, he's like, of course. Why would he be so busy? Both the body and the murder weapon have been found, and he already has his suspect. The police should have more than enough evidence to prove Mr. Masters' guilt. If that's the case, then why is Von Karma still investigating the crime scene?
Mr. Edgeworth, is there something wrong?
It seems I've been overlooking a matter of vital importance. Considering that he already has the evidence he needs to convict Mr. Master, I feel that Von Karma isn't as composed as he should be. He didn't even tell Detective Bad the full results of the investigation.
Yeah. Von Karma's a bit on edge at the moment. He still hasn't received the autopsy report.
Weird.
Yeah, normally we get 2.
Yeah.
And I don't know about one of them.
Furthermore, something vanished from the crime scene, and we still don't know why. The blood.
Oh yeah, the blood.
Detective Bad, please look at the crime. We did this already. The blood stain!
The blood stain!
The blood stain!
I definitely didn't get any reports about the bloodstain being cleaned up.
The strangest thing we found wasn't in Mr. Master's room at all.
It's a match. The blood in the fountain is Dover's.
Mr. Dover's blood vanished from Mr. Master's room and somehow found its way into the fountain. What does this mean?
Mind Palace.
Blood disappeared and blood in the water. But he has a Mind Palace
He also
too. That's very
has a
exciting.
caramel dance in Mind Palace.
It's inherited.
Genetic. Look, I've got hereditary.
power
I've
of
got
genetics.
hereditary caramel dance in Mind Palace disease. It's incurable.
It's incurable.
I read a bitch on Edge and I was like, yes! Yeah, sorry.
Although the victim's blood wasn't found in Mr. Master's room. It was detected in the water fountain. There would be no need for the killer to conceal the bloodstains after the body was found. It's unnatural that only the bloodstains... What? It's unnatural that only the bloodstains that were found with the body disappeared.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Sure, yeah.
Unless the body was moved, the blood would have still remained on the chocolate. Don't
Melt.
tell me. Someone removed the body and erased the bloodstains.
Yeah, King, we saw that it was got like a whole ripped out part of it, right? Sorry, that was really aggro. The way that came out. Yeah, King!
Yeah,
we
King,
knew this!
Duh!
I guess these two are connected, huh?
I guess so.
I would have never guessed. Imagine it didn't. I would have
Like, what would we have done?
just died.
Yeah. It's possible that the body was removed from the crime scene. And the autopsy...
Whoa!
Whoa! The autopsy report still has not arrived. Although we have a murder weapon and a suspect, we don't know much about the body. I've been investigating under the assumption that the body had been discovered. Perhaps this assumption was wrong from the very beginning. Why didn't Von Karma give Detective Bad the autopsy report? To understand that, yes, I must turn my logic around. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby, you
Bring it back.
must.
You must.
My thinking shouldn't be, why is Von Karma hiding information about the body? But rather, what if Von Karma doesn't even have the information to begin with? What happens if I think of it like that? It's possible that the body wasn't removed by the police for autopsy. It was moved and hidden by the real killer.
Mr. Edgeworth?
I've heard many dark rumors surrounding Von Karma. He's a prosecutor who forges over orange.
Oh, forges. I thought that was a misspelling of something.
Oh.
I thought that was like to say who forgets.
Yeah.
Something. Did they spell? Were they going to do forgore? Were they trying to write forgore?
He's a prosecutor who forges evidence, fabricates testimonies, and makes backroom deals.
Yeah, I've heard of that too. But what does that have to do with this?
I try to avoid judging others based on rumors. And I didn't let those rumors influence my opinion on Von Karma. Until today. Seems he is a man who would distort the truth.
Distort the truth? You don't mean forgery?
I do.
No, I do.
And I can't allow him to get away with this.
And more fuel for the theory. Literally, Mia was the one who taught Phoenix to turn your thinking around. He makes deals in the back rooms?
Sure do.
Sure do. If only Von Karma was a prosecutor who forgore evidence, God, my life would be so much easier.
For real.
If he would just forgore.
If he would just forgore.
If he would just forego.
I must return to the prosecutor's office for now. Not a word to that attorney.
Ranger! He'd put his whole fucking body into that.
What do you want, defense attorney? I want to know the truth. I want to know the truth that you've been hiding. Fool. Are you trying to mislead the police's investigation again? If you interfere with the investigation anymore, I'll be forced to reprimand you myself.
Promise?
Promise? What the hell? Hello?
Oh, what, you're gonna punish me? Oh no.
my
Oh no, I'm so
God.
scared.
Detention!
Police. No. My objection is with you.
Get his ass.
What? Isn't it a prosecutor's job to ensure justice for criminals?
No.
What are you saying? I have no time to debate the job of a prosecutor with you. However, I will tell you one thing.
I'll tell you one thing.
My job is to ensure all those I prosecute are found guilty. But before the perfect proof, there can be no room for doubt. And to find that perfect proof, you even stoop to forgery. Ha! I was wondering what you were going on about. You intend to accuse me of forgery, do you? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yum.
And then Gregory said, yeah.
Yum. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yum.
Yeah.
He said that.
He said that.
Gregory's giving Slay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dilf of all time.
Ben does
Dilf of my
indeed.
heart.
Dilf, yeah. From the beginning.
Oh, from
From
day one. Literally day one.
Yeah.
Assigned Dilf at day one.
Yeah. And it's for that reason that you did not allow Detective Bad to investigate.
What do you mean?
The real reason Detective Bad wasn't investigating was not so he could keep an eye on us. It was to hide the fact that you never found the body.
What?
They never found the body?
Is it cretins?
Yes.
Yeah. You cretins. You will cease with these ludicrous accusations. I will not tolerate any further insults. In that case, let us verify the body. If you do, we will have evidence that shows whether I am right or not. Ugh. The burden of proof falls on you, defense attorney. I don't want to hear anyone talk about the burden of proof.
I don't want to hear anyone in the
I
Ace
don't
Attorney
wanna-
universe
yeah.
talk about the burden of proof.
I do not want to hear it about the burden of proof from this
It is
bitch.
literally on you, but okay.
Okay. I have no reason to comply with your baseless conjecture. You must have noticed it too. The lack of bloodstains at the crime scene. So why did the blood vanish? And more importantly, where did it go? Foolishness. Why would anyone erase the blood in the chest that contained the body? Why indeed? Yes, that's exactly right. If the body had been found there, the disappearing bloodstains would have no meaning at all. However, what if the body was already gone?
God, I love that little
Yeah.
one note. It gets me so good for some reason.
To erase the traces of blood being there, one would have to get rid of the bloodstains as well. Why make such a fuss over these bloodstains? It seems like a trivial detail to me.
It's blood at a crime scene, King. What are you talking about? Well, I know. I understand.
It's
But
so
still-
funny.
But still,
It's trivial.
bloodstain at a crime scene missing?
Trivial.
Who give a shit?
Who care?
Who care? Not me.
Or are you saying that you can show me where those bloodstains went?
Missing bloodstain marks from a murder scene?
Who care?
Nothing. Who give a shit?
In court, everything must be said with evidence. Isn't that right, Von Karma?
Many are saying this.
Many are saying this. In that case, I'll show you the evidence supporting my claim.
Evidence shows where the blood and Mr. Oh, in the fountain.
Fountain!
A fountain.
Why don't we have... Oh, the
Oh,
blood? Is it in the victim's blood? Click on it.
Dover blood found in the fountain water. Nice. Trying to keep manipulating whatever so much right now. Oh, I thought he was giving a little like
love that.
fisticuffs. That was funny.
There were traces of the victim's blood found in the fountain. I like to imagine that Von Karma made the same face I just did, which was...
Huh. Huh. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a good mental image.
Traces of Mr. Master's chocolate were also found in this very fountain. In other words, the blood was washed down the stream, which then flowed into the fountain. All of this points to only one possibility. After the body was removed, someone erased the bloodstains. Gah! Von Karma, where was the body really found? If you really found the body, you should be able to answer. How do you know this information?
I'm good.
How do you know the results of the water composition test on the fountain? We asked.
We asked a question.
Because I allowed them to investigate.
Bad! Always a thorn in my side. From here on out, I will not allow you to associate any further with this case.
Yeah, why would you say that, King?
It's not like you were letting me do much anyway.
Von Karma, you still haven't answered my question. Or, are you admitting to the fact that you didn't find the body after all? You say I never found the body?
No body?
No body. Where is your evidence? He's never gonna confess. No.
No, come on.
I have nothing further to say to you, Gregory Edgeworth. This matter will be decided in court. We'll see just how well your logic holds up there. Von Karma, I know your methods are wrong. I promise, without fail, I will expose the truth you've hidden.
You'll do your best.
You'll do your best. Detective Bad, I'm sorry. It's because you let me investigate that...
No. This was bound to happen. Sooner or later. This is also the first time I've been restricted in my investigation. Your theory that they never found the body sounds pretty close to the mark.
That I will make clear in court.
If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. Even though I'm no longer in charge of this case.
Then, though I'm very sorry about this, I have one more favor to ask of you.
Hey, what are you guys whispering about? Yeah. I want to know too.
This will be my trump card in court. The information I've gathered up until now should be enough to prove Mr. Master's innocence. It won't be.
It won't be.
But if all else fails, I'll have this ready.
Your trump card?
You'll see at the trial.
Wow. I get to be at the trial too?
Of course. You are my assistant, after all.
You are my weird girl, after all.
You are my weird girl, after all, which it is canonical that they allow.
That's what they
in
call
court.
that. Yeah. and that they're also allowed in court. Yeah. I'll be an ace attorney too next year.
You'll get there.
You'll get there, King. Von Karma will never beat the two of us.
Right. Although I do hope to clear Mr. Master's name before you become a lawyer. If Von Karma is to be my opponent, he'll want the trial ended in a day.
That's right. We have to save Master Jeff as fast as we can. After all, this is you we're talking about.
Oh.
I'm sure you'll beat Von Karma. Daddy.
You said it. You said it, not me.
I'll say it again.
Jeff Master, alone in a dark cell, arrested on false charges. I must expose Von Karma's lies if I am to save him.
Who's there at the trial now?
And then he goes black and white to show that he's perished.
To show. And then he went monochrome to show that he's dead. D-E-D.
D-E-D.
Dead.
Alright. Shall we call it here?
I think so. Confessing their love to each other. That's what I'm saying. They're having a little old
That's
whisper.
the weird girl's, like, role, though.
Exactly.
Is to be like, hey, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Are you guys trying to fuck? Take it elsewhere. Yeah, they say that all the time.
They say that.
Do we still want to do the little intro bit?
Wow, the old screen! Holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking crazy. Does it have menu music?
We're about to find out.
Oh my god.
Sounds.
Oh my god, it's so crisp! Holy shit. Wow. He looks good.
Uh-huh. Okay.
My man looks good.
God, full screen Ace Attorney. Look, it's been a minute. This will be how we're playing 5 and 6.
I forgot. God, this game was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, actually cracked.
Showdown time.
Crisp. Oh, that was me probably.
I forget.
lose.
Yeah,
I
who
was-
was on
I
which
was
side.
shady.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's me. Ah!
Eek!
That's probably Trucy.
Oh yeah, she was there.
She's here.
My first thought was it was the Russian girl.
The Rush. It might have been the Russian girl.
I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him. Hard. Me? Please. Cops should be here at any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that. Look at this!
Crisp.
Look at the crisp!
Oh my god. It's been so
How
long.
crunchy, dude. Crisp. Look, you can't see.
Look at
No
Paul.
pixels on- look at Paul.
Looks good.
Paul's glowing
Paul,
in 4K.
you look radiant.
Paul is glowing in 4K.
I forgot what life could be like.
I know. It has a history, too. We have a history.
Yes!
Huge.
Huge win.
Gonna be huge.
Panicked. Palm sweaty. I can admit it. I'm nervous.
Yeah. Good morning. Look at that shit, dude.
That's crazy. I did go, I hate his ass. But he looks good.
Look at this. He looks great.
Jump scare. Good morning, sir.
You look tense, Justice. Wound up tight?
Wound up, sir? No, I'm loose. I'm fine.
That screeching noise. Is that your voice? I suppose it's to be expected. Your first trial, and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh?
I'm fine. I got up at 5 a.m. to do my Chords of Steel voice workout. I'm fine.
Ah, that explains it. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your speech.
Ugh. I overdid it again.
Womp womp. As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift.
Drift gotten, sir. I'm all over that drift.
As it happens, I dined with him the night of the murder. We can't let this case fall through.
Yes. Yes! I'm fine, sir.
One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. People might take you the wrong way. I'll be preparing our case. You might want to introduce yourself to the client.
My name is Apollo Justice. If it isn't clear already, I'm a new attorney. And today is my first trial. And not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant has been accused of murder. My boss wants to help him out, of course. And so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him. No way. White Girl Apollo, I missed you.
I was gonna say, like, the writing style and everything, especially coming back from, like, from Edgeworth.
Dude, I was like, this is so fun.
Like,
I missed this so much. Oh my god. Him being like, having fun.
I'm fine.
Not that
Everything's
there's anything
great.
wrong with
yeah,
that.
exactly, right? Yeah, seeing the writing style and, like, oh, he looks good. Look at him in 4K. He's got his little stubble. Tasty. Do not play a drinking game with Apollos. I'm fine. It's over.
King, your flop era is low-key
serving.
It's low-key serving. Whoa.
Oh.
Good morning.
I do like the style, like the thick lines kind of on the. It's a nice art style. I like it a lot. Papa.
He looks so good. I'm actually kind of losing it a little bit. I'm actually kind of going crazy a little bit about it. He looks so good. My man looks so good. Dude, I'm
keeping it tight.
I'm kind of like kicking my feet a little bit about this.
Look at him.
Oh my god.
His little like lazy, his little kind of like half moon eyes. Yeah, he's doing fuck me eyes.
He's doing bedroom eyes.
He's got fuck me eyes.
At me right now.
At me personally.
Oh my god.
Morning. It's all up to you today.
First trial, nervous. Meeting him, cardiac arrest. Apollo's so funny.
I know. Right?
I missed you.
He's silly,
King.
goofy. He's just.
Oh my god. Edgeworth is so serious all the time. I think I was supposed to say something. Help.
So you're.
Fine. I'm fine.
Mr. Fine, is it? I did remember you having an odd name.
Well, we're off to a great start.
Gen-Z, it feels right.
Feels right.
New in the workforce.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me? Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney. And he's your friend, so why?
You'll see.
Sorry.
No, we'll take a minute.
Oh my god, I forgot about his
his little
mystery woman.
Yeah.
And that one's cute too.
You can do it. Be confident.
I'm really sorry this happened to you.
Yeah, what, come on. What is this? Give it to me now!
That's
Gibba!
rude, bro.
It's time. Shall we?
Yes, sir. Okay. I need to focus.
We'll just go till it shows us the Apollo.
Till it shows him. Yeah, it shows us him. Yeah.
Show me him.
Show me him. First trial. Here comes justice. I miss court, bitch.
I know, right?
I miss court. I'm so excited
go to court.
for AA5, bro.
Take me to court.
Take me to court.
Oh! HD Judge! I've missed you! The court is now. The court is now in session.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Show me him. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Tasty.
The defense is, fine. I mean, ready, Your Honor. God.
Well, that's all, folks.
I'm surprised at how different it looks.
I know, right? Like, it was like fully redrawn.
Yeah.
Which is it's beautiful.
No, I thought that they were going to make it a lot more like the HD remaster of the original trilogy. But the art style is a little bit different.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I mean, obviously
the coloring, the shading, the outlining and stuff, like it's
a little bit different.
Yeah.
The way that they did the court wide shot was
yeah.
super different.
Yeah.
Like I kind of thought that it would just be like they would make it the same so that they all flow together, but I like
Just
this
cleaned
better.
up. Yeah,
actually.
no, I do. I like this art is really nice.
Yeah, it goes crazy.
But that's all. That's it.
That's it.
Because we can't do a whole replay
Dude,
yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that you heard it here first. When we finish it, we're starting
doing it again.
number 1. Oh my god. No,
Run it back.
I think I'd pass away.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the art's really nice.
It's gorge.
The music.
Yeah.
Okay, here. There he is. We
Oh
can
my
see him a little
God,
bit.
Hi.
Yeah, he's slaying.
He's slaying.
I would bring us into the art gallery, but it warns us that there's
Ah.
spoilers, which
Yeah. I don't want to see that.
No.
Looking good, King.
Looking great, King. I just wanted to see if it would. Oh, cool! You really get
Oh.
to dig into it. I've never replayed an Ace Attorney game. I guess I've never looked to see if I could just do that.
But we haven't played it on this, so apparently
it just keeps them all,
that's
which
sick.
I think makes sense.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have the 3 games,
Yeah.
if someone's already played Apollo Justice, imagine if we did actually have to play it again to get to 5.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'd be annoyed.
I'd be pissed.
But beautiful though.
Gorge.
And I won't have to open up
The YouTube
YouTube video anymore.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of weird. I'm gonna miss it a little bit.
Yeah. A year of the YouTube video.
All right.
If they had a YouTube Wrapped, girl.
Oh, that was fun. I am glad we did that.
Me too. God,
And-
that makes me want to replay Apollo Justice so bad.
I've already started Disco Elysium.
I might do it before I cosplay as them.
Ooh,
might be a good idea.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably.
Get hyped about it again.
Yeah, get in character.
Yeah.
All right, gang, we're gonna blast. All right.
I might have time to go home before work.
Ooh, huge.
That's huge.
That's huge.
That's huge.
That's crazy. But yeah, gang, thanks so much for hanging out. Take some good care of yourself. All right, if it's food time, get your good food in you. Drink some water. Take your meds. Brush your teeth. All that other stuff. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.